but you know when you start it, it's a process. You just gotta go through that process first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you,
What time is everybody supposed to be popping in?
Brother, they should be coming in a minute, bro. I don't know who all joining tonight. How you doing, family?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I've been good. Yes, sir. Been a long time, man. Heard your voice, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just telling Terrell. I ain't been on in a minute.
That's right. Everything been cool with you?
Yeah, man, just working.
Mm-hmm.
Um, trying to save up some bread, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Working and saving.
That's right. Surviving.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Ain't
How you
nothing wrong.
been?
Oh, been good, man. Yep. Same thing you doing. Trying to survive, man. Figure it out. Yes, sir. You talked to Kano lately?
Yeah, I was on the phone with him. I want to say either earlier today or yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's
But
right.
yeah, we hopped on the phone for a little minute. Had a quick chat.
Yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. So everything been cool with you. That's cool, man. You been checking out any of this war stuff, man? You ain't been checking none of that out, huh?
You said the war?
Yeah, so-called peace treaty. They was having peace talks, and then
I know we still got the Israel and Palestine thing going on.
yeah,
I'm a keep it a bean. I stay loosely aware of it. Like I'm
yeah,
aware of like what's going on, but I try not to get too deep involved into it because once I'm one of those people when I get real into stuff like that, I start
yeah,
getting mad. Like it starts making me upset because justice, like injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere type shit. That's how my
yes, sir.
mindset kind of is. So when I see this shit, it kind of bothers me. I'm already knowing how Trump is, so I know his involvement in it only gonna piss me off more. So I'm trying to like protect my mental state and my peace right now when it comes to it. Cause
Yeah,
I got other shit to worry about. I got other shit to focus on. I can't
yes, sir. I
coast.
understand. I understand. Did
Yeah.
you but the latest one I heard today, man, I don't know how true it is. They said they was Iran is attacking our water supply. They hacking the systems. I don't know how they can mess us up, but the drinking water and the bathing water, because I don't really drink too much of the faucet water.
Mm.
Yeah, but they saying we being hacked. FBI put out a little thing. United States is being hacked by Iran, motherfuckers, the water source.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, if anything, if anybody could prevent some shit like that, it should be us. I'm not gonna say it would be, but it should be
Yeah.
us. Like our country has so much money, so much infrastructure, so much education.
Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah, they like it shouldn't be no issue for real. I think they really just yapping. But I
Scare
think,
tactic.
yeah, that's what they tend to do.
Hmm. I'm gonna run this little clip real fast. I'll just put you up on. I don't know if you heard about it, so to the brothers come in.
On the U.S. homeland. A senior U.S. law enforcement official says Iranian backed hackers may be behind an attack on more than 30 water systems in Minnesota. This person who's familiar with the FBI investigation says the analysis is still in the early stages, but it has all the hallmarks of Iranian backed hackers, all as the Middle East remains on edge. Here's the latest video from CENTCOM just in showing American jets taking off and new strikes against Iranian targets as well overnight. And with smoke rising over at least one Iranian city, Iran's military says 3 of its soldiers died during a separate attack. Now, Tehran threatening to punish the U.S. And some third-party countries are also getting caught in the crossfire. Egypt confirms that a drone attack set fuel ships on fire in a port in the Mediterranean, one of them U.S.-owned. So those developments, as our team has learned, President Trump is exasperated with his own top officials. That according to an ally who spoke with him. And that person tells NBC the president did not intend this to be a long, drawn-out war, but here we are with the war now in its 6th month. NBC White House front. Monica, are you learning that?
I wasn't trying to listen to the whole thing, but I'm just giving you a bar what the FBI is saying they had a cyber attack or something, the water plants. They blaming it on them, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Huh?
All I can say is I feel like we've been kind of fucking them over for years, so I can't be mad at them for trying to get they get up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Like,
true. Yeah, like
That's real talk. Real
everybody
talk.
should
They
go
gotta do what
along.
they gotta do.
yeah. I just hope they keep it. I just hope they focus their energy on the motherfuckers specifically against them.
That means I want to come outside.
Hey, you gotta get out of here, grandson.
Getting my, where did my phone go?
You know your Uncle Terrell in here too, man. You better get out of here. My bad, y'all. Bro.
Nah, you good, you good.
Yeah, grandson in here, man. Trying to take over.
Yeah. How old is he?
6.
Okay.
Yeah, 6. Yeah. Little big dude. Yeah. Yeah, you got any kids, brother?
Nah, not yet.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm still looking for an old lady.
Okay, yeah. Somebody build that structure with.
Exactly.
That's right.
So, but right now I'm really just focused on me. Like of course I still date, you feel me? I still go out and meet people and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I'm focused on trying to get my stuff together because I can't add nobody into my shit. My shit ain't right.
Man, ain't gonna make sense.
Yeah.
That's real spit.
That's just where I'm at mentally right now. That's kind of, but that's kind of why I've been trying to like avoid a lot of the stuff on the news, especially when it comes to like Trump or Israel, Iran, Ukraine. Like I know we got all these conflicts going on, but it's like at the same time I just I don't have the mental capacity for it at this moment. Like when I was younger, I used to get real deep into like a lot of that information to the point I used to stay up about it. Like I wouldn't be able to sleep about it.
Yeah.
You
You
get
say you
depressed,
got deep into it.
It get real depressing.
Yeah, that's right.
So
I just don't want to be in the one in the room. Even my grandma won't even let me go in there.
Oh man.
But someone that is in the house and that is just my grandma, and she won't even let me go in her room for even a single time.
He trying to plead his case.
uh-huh.
Yeah. You got to come in the room with me, Grandpa. You know, okay.
go watch TV and chill out.
Huh?
You need to go in there and watch TV and chill out before you make them go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, do you guys be keeping up with like YouTubers and stuff like that? Like do y'all watch podcasts or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Sometimes I've watched a couple of podcasts I've watched.
Yeah, I can say I watch them. I watch some shows, but I mean, I used
Daryl
to
said he
watch
messed with him a little bit. Why? What's up, brother?
the hip hop shows and stuff. Like I used to watch like Joe and Jada before they went Netflix. $1 million worth of game, real report, stuff like that.
To be honest with you, a lot of times I use that. I used a lot of that as my way of getting information about whatever's going on, like in the world. Mainly
Yes,
because
sir.
it can make it into smaller digestible bites, and it's
There
not
you go.
just like over a whole bunch of fear mongering type shit. Because that's what a lot of news uh like does a lot of the time.
Trying to put fear in you.
Uh huh. But
I
you watch.
check out. I check out a lot of
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Like
That's
a
why I get a
lot of
lot
the
of
current
information
stuff.
from 5150 show. I know he talk Corey Holcomb talk a lot of crazy shit, but he do talk about like a lot of stuff going on too.
Mm,
A lot of the current,
Craig Facts.
yeah, current stuff on Instagram too. When you're scrolling down Instagram, there be a lot of
hmm.
like current stuff. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, it just to me
Like
is
stuff.
just a better way of getting that information because it's not the way that I feel like it's not even just the fear mongering. I think that gets me with the news. A lot of it is like the biasness. Like, I mean, of course, no matter what you watch, you're gonna deal with a lot of biasness, but with the whole two-party system and all that type of stuff, and the fact that a lot of this stuff is like based on the government, specifically like our government, they're they say and do what they're told to by somebody else most of the time. And like, of course, you got certain people that step out of that range, but for the most part, it's like that's the way the
Control
system's set up.
information.
Yeah, it's like that's the way the system's set up. That's how they supposed to move.
Controlled
Yeah,
information.
I
Yep.
get what you're saying.
That's how they control what's going on to have everybody reacting. So what y'all think about the Nolan Wells dude? Y'all been following that?
Yeah, I've been on that one. I've been keeping up with that. I know at first
It's
it's
a
been.
lot.
Would you say, Terrell?
I was like, it's a lot of stuff that when you looking through this information, it's a lot of stuff you got to pick with your mind. You know what I mean? Because some of this stuff
Hmm.
do be some BS. So it's a lot of stuff you got to like filter it, what you believe or what you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it'd be a lot to try to figure that out because you gotta know, okay, am I like just the same way I was talking about the news being biased, you also gotta check your own biasness because sometimes that shit might skew, your what you see and the way you choose to see things.
Yep, yep, yep. How you not looking at the full picture, huh?
Exactly. And I think that's real important to try to figure out how to like see as much of the picture as you can because I feel like I mean, we only human beings, we only can see and understand so much, but that don't mean you can't. That don't mean you don't try. You feel me? That don't mean that you're not supposed to just because it's hard.
Yes, sir. Try to figure it out. Shit.
But yeah, you had asked a question a second ago. I forgot what you said though. 'Cause
About who me?
yeah,
Mm. Let's see. Well, about the Nolan Wells case.
yeah, that's what you had asked.
Yeah. What you feel about that? You think it's foul play or what happened with that, man?
It's for sure. It's for sure janky. It's definitely like technically, I think by law standards, it's for sure foul play. Um, I whether or not it's rooted, the whole situation, like itself, like whatever led to him dying, is rooted in racism is technically up for debate because we really don't know what happened on that
Yeah.
boat. But we definitely know that the reaction that came afterwards is for sure that like that's for sure rooted in racism because it's like or whatever racism or whatever like it's like you could tell that they're using whatever power that they have to, get these kids off in whatever way they can. Or and if they can't get them off, then they probably gonna try to find a scapegoat, which is the next best
Man,
thing. So Lord knows who that's gonna be.
man. Yeah, it ain't making sense. Like, that's your partner. Why was y'all leave him and really stick with that story? Like, I don't care if he did say he's, I don't know,
And
female he's supposed to stay with.
yeah, I mean, I feel like the lying part comes from them being kids. I mean, that's not that part's not weird. It's just I feel like the whole situation is just fucked up. It's just a fucked up situation.
Man,
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
say what, Terrell?
It's a whole fucked up situation.
Yeah, shit happened too much.
Yeah, yeah, allegedly, somebody actually recently got lynched in Florida, or not lynched, but like
And female,
that. Yeah, yeah, a young woman got they found her hanging from a tree or something.
yeah,
What?
that way taller than her.
So they said suicide? Or what happened?
I
Yeah,
can't be suicide. Supposed to have
yeah,
been with a
they
strap that goes to the trucks and shit. Yeah, I don't think that's right. It's so easy to just pop yourself in the head nowadays.
Say what?
I said it's so easy to pop yourself in the head nowadays and take so many pills, you know what
I couldn't hear you at the end.
I
I heard
mean?
you says pop yourself in the head.
Yeah, take pills, you know what I mean? Nobody's not hanging themselves to kill themselves no more.
Oh, okay. They can just go take some fentanyl.
I
it,
don't.
it is a lot of easier ways out. I feel like to do stuff like that. It's if like if somebody really was taking themselves out and that's how the way they was trying to go, they are intentionally trying to make some type of scene or statement or something. Nine times
Mm,
out of ten.
man,
Nobody really like killing themselves like that no more as far as hanging. Somebody
yeah,
injected that, like, you know? And the
yeah.
way that she had a ratchet strap, felt like a ratchet strap.
I don't. What's a ratchet strap?
It's like what people use for loading. Load things that strap you, the hook on both sides, right? And then you
Mm.
pull that one thing to tighten it up. You pull the thing to tighten it up. Like you gotta pull it. It's like a strap when you moving and shit. Tie
That's
down the back of the truck. Nobody's not about to use that to hang themselves. And with that nose, don't mean to go back, that nose well situation, I think that has to do with this still some body parts too, man.
mm.
Man.
Y'all been keeping up with the David case that's going on out here.
Oh man.
Oh, Somewhat, not so much, man, because I feel like he should have done a jail a long time ago, messing with little kids first place. So I'm like, over it. The amount of time they let this fool stay out was crazy to me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it was already set in stone from the parents and teachers and all that that she was running away to be with this dude. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Everybody knew about him, huh?
Yeah, but they let him go from like you know what I mean? Oh, he cooperated with the case, so he let him. Nah, come on, man.
Yeah,
Let him-
they were trying to say that allegedly she had when they first met, she had lied about her age or something like that. Which I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Like to me, it's like okay, sure, that may be true, but at the same time, it doesn't justify the fact that he continued his relationship with her 4 years. There's no way in that she was lying that whole time and you didn't know until recently type shit. Like that's not realistic. And then on top of that, the I think the main part that kind of gets me is like it doesn't change the fact that he still killed this girl either. So it's like,
Hold up. All right, all right. Hello.
yeah,
Yeah, my bad. Get my blood pressure down. Yeah, but like all that sex texting and stuff they did and all that. Yeah, that was he was out of line for all that shit.
yeah,
Oh, see, I think his ass should have been locked up a long time. Like when they first found out about the shit and found the body, not only that, like they just trying to figure out who, you know what I mean? What happened? Who killed her? This and that. Where they really should have been pressing the issue. I mean, you are a grown ass man, something with a minor since they were still 13, 12 years old.
That's crazy. They don't talk about the auntie that's supposed to have set him up with her,
I thought it was a cousin. I think.
her cousin or something. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
They said that she was like 11 when he met her. That's what they said.
I mean, 12.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was 11.
That's
11 or
crazy.
12. Oh, it was 11, not 12. Well, it don't matter. Anyway,
Same shit.
you have kids, yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
should
crazy, bro. I wonder how he thought he was gonna
get away with that shit.
leave. Yeah, leave the body outside his property. Police find a car. No, that it didn't make sense at the beginning.
That
Well,
didn't make
yeah,
no.
they said that the car. I guess somebody found the car or whatever, got it towed, and it was at an impound lot. And the only reason why they found it was because it had been in the trunk for so long, and it was I think it was summertime. Like this was about a year ago, so it was summertime and it's hot, and you know how it gets in a car like that.
Thank you, thank you, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I understand all that, but I'm saying how you think he's gonna get away with a crime and he
And
leaving the body in his car and he go off on a tour somewhere? That don't make sense.
it
on the
don't.
cut, the body cut up.
I didn't understand that part when I was hearing it.
Like you know,
Why
most
would
people.
somebody do that?
I'm not saying I indulge it, but most people take
But I
like try to
guess
take it to the desert
he
or
took the
something.
time to
Very
cut her up too. Crazy shit.
Yeah, I feel like it comes down to him not. I don't. I don't know. It comes. I feel like it comes down to him not really being on that type of stuff. Like he don't know. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's just doing shit.
Yeah, they got off some drugs or something. I don't know. I can't blame it on the drugs.
Well,
There got to be something though to make you think you're gonna cut a body up. You gonna her family ain't gonna miss her. This is crazy, man.
well, from what I hear about it, he specifically has like this weird fascination with gore and shit like that.
Oh,
So
Oh,
that's why
what's
I
that?
feel like that's why where a lot of that shit came from.
And what's that, bro?
Like,
Not
uh,
zero. What's that, Kim?
body parts.
like yeah, like basically like people like mutilation and stuff like that, like people getting chopped up and stuff like that. Like he has a fascination with it. And you can actually see a lot of that in like if you ever seen any of his music videos, you can see it in the art and all that type of stuff that he tends to use.
Okay.
Singing the song,
Yeah.
love you, but I cut your ass up.
Pretty
Yeah, that's not,
much.
but they said he did a bad job at it.
Dude,
From
yeah, that
basically,
don't make sense, boy. Up
yeah,
up and coming artist too. He was on his way. How old was he? Uh in his 20s?
Let
20
me
something.
see.
He's 20 something.
Yeah, he was like he's early 20s, but he's like uh you pull it up.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. He going
He
through it
was
now.
Yeah.
he's 20 years old or yeah. He's 21 right now, or about
Oh,
21.
Mhm.
21, okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. So when he first started dating her, he probably was what, well,
He was
19.
like 17.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he was like 17 when he first started dating her.
Oh, so
And
I know
then
that's bad,
Too
but
old. Still too old.
yeah, he's still too old, but she like he
Mm.
allegedly from what the cops found in his phone or whatever, she had lied about her age and said she was like he was 17, she said she was 16. So
Okay.
oh, okay. So that's why they couldn't get him at first.
yeah, because it's like, okay, well, if that's what she told you, then and y'all they was both minors technically at the time, even though that's still too like he's still that's way too old to be messing with somebody that's 11 years old.
11, yeah. Yeah.
But
11, 17 don't match up.
yeah, but I guess they probably excused it for that. They probably would have excused it for that because it's like, okay, y'all
It's
was
like a
both
high
minors
school
at the
nigga
time.
going to elementary school, man. Like, no.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's a
No.
senior in high school going to date. And you know what's crazy is I
Elementary
remember
school.
being a kid and knowing girls that was dating niggas that was seniors in high school. I remember that
Yeah.
too.
Oh, that right. Oh, well, shit. In my days, it was grown ass men coming up there when I was in ninth, 10th grade.
Yeah,
Grown
I
ass
seen
men
that too.
coming to picking up the little girls at the school.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Grown niggas. I'm like, I'll be seeing this nigga. What?
Graduated
Like,
about 2 years ago. I
yeah.
graduated
Or
about
he was
two
like
years ago.
23, 24.
Yeah.
Boy, come and pick up them girls, boy. Yeah. Yep. It used to go down. I don't know if California changed the law. I don't know how old you have to be, but yeah,
Well,
16, 17-year-old girls was messing with 25-year-olds.
the law, from what I understand, they have some type of Romeo and Juliet law that protects people within a 3-year age.
I thought that was
Okay.
in down south.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
So
They learned that from
I think it's
California.
out here too.
oh, so if the dude 21, she can be 18. Well, yeah. That can go down.
18,
Yeah, that go down. That go down.
The way it's set up is I think they have to both like they have to have known each other both before they like became adults.
yeah, that's still weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Shit in Georgia, I think it was 16 years old. Them
Mm.
dudes running around grabbing 16 years olds up.
Mm.
I don't know what California was. Damn, I didn't even see it. Somebody trying to
I'm
cut
pretty
them.
sure it's 18 over here.
It was 18, huh?
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, for sure it's 18.
18 is what they call that shit anyway? Cause what you considered what adult?
Yeah,
Yeah. You said that?
like legally you're an adult, so now you can vote and consent to whatever on your own.
Yeah. Yeah, 18, you adult.
even though you ain't all the way ready. Even at 18, some people ain't.
I think, to be honest, most people aren't, because your brain doesn't stop developing until you're 25.
Mm. Yeah. Well, they say the age of consent in the United States range from 16 to 18.
Yeah.
But it used to be 15 in some states too. That's crazy. They was freaky, huh? Pedophiles, I mean.
Yeah.
But they wasn't calling them pedophiles back then.
It was normal to do this.
Oh shit! Look at the history of the founding fathers. Them niggas was doing it
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
way worse.
Oh, you
now,
already
now,
know
that, now
they was
that
out
was
there. They
that
didn't
was
even count
different.
with the slaves.
Yeah, that was
Shit.
rape. That was it was nothing to that was rape back then.
They probably
Yeah.
was hitting everybody.
Yeah, nobody didn't agree to that. Only one person agreed to that.
Everybody. I
They
own
took it.
you, nigga. You got to give me everything you got.
Mm-hmm.
You mean? Master coming in there, just pick what he wants. That's cold right there. Master won his pick tonight. You believe it was that sick? I believe so. I believe some of them was going through that plantation.
Yeah,
Probably
for
got,
sure. For sure, some of them was definitely going through that.
yeah. Somebody just came in here, man. One of the brothers, I don't know if that's Brother Elroy or Brother Greg.
No, that's Brother Coop.
Oh, it's
My different,
cool. Yeah, you okay? You got the
different
how you
phone.
feeling? How you
Different,
feeling tonight? Yes,
I'm
sir.
cool. Different phone. I'm good. How you guys doing?
Oh, we good, brother.
I'm trying
Good
to share
man, bless,
something.
bless.
How do you share again?
Oh, you trying to share something?
Yeah.
Hold on.
How you do that?
Do you know how to share, brother Cameron?
Nah, I don't know how to share things on here.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it on the phone either, man. And Terrell ain't in here right now, cool.
Let
I'm
me
on the
see.
Oh,
computer. I'm on the computer. So
okay. This
Okay,
is for
hey,
Terrell. This is for Terrell too.
yeah.
Huh?
So if you when you tap your screen, you see at the bottom it says it's three dots and it says more.
Yeah, I see all of that. Okay.
And then when you click on it, it has a section right here where it says start share. So I'm assuming,
Okay. Then now what?
and
I see that.
then you can share, and then it should have a green spot at the top where it says share screen.
Okay. I did that. Now what?
Let me see.
I have a YouTube video on.
Oh, so you
yeah,
gotta
you gotta
start.
find what you're trying to share now.
Yeah,
It
the
just,
way it pops up on my screen, it says screen broadcast, so you could just start the screen share from your phone.
no, it's saying display over other apps and it shows Android audio.
Okay, I see something right now, brother. Cool. I see
Yeah,
something on your screen right now, brother.
What do you
It's
see?
showing up. We can
nah,
see.
that's on that was on mine. That was
Oh,
me.
okay, that's
Yeah,
yours. My
yeah,
bad.
that was me testing it out.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't. Some of my different phones, so I think that it's the same shit.
What kind of phone?
I
What kind of phone is it?
just got
Motorola.
both. I just got both Androids. Yeah, Motorola. I'm Android, so
Okay, so
it's the same.
that's probably where the difference is. Because what do you see when you click that when you click share screen? What does it show you on your
I
screen?
see,
Like what?
I see share, and then I see green. Sorry, a screen, and it's green. Then I see Zoom whiteboards, photos, images from file, shared camera, document,
Click zoom.
website URL, maybe
No, I was about to say click zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah,
Okay.
start try with that because that's what mine's is set on.
Okay. So then now what I do?
And then just start share if it gives you that option.
It doesn't.
What does it tell you?
I'm just looking at like a little. A hit personal icon. There's nothing. There's nothing else. It just
Like
doesn't.
it took you back to Zoom, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Try to see if you go to a different app, if it shows you that you're screen recording.
No, I don't want to screen record. I want to just share share a
Can
YouTube.
you see the
Sure.
screen, Uncle Chris?
Yeah, I see the screen.
Okay.
You see, you press more.
Where's
Is it
that
like
at?
that? Look
Wait,
at
do
the
it
There's
again.
screen.
more.
Wait, do that again.
See more?
Where's more?
The three dots at the
More at the
bottom of your
bottom?
screen.
Okay,
The
I
three
know
Yeah,
that.
dots.
three
Okay, I
dots.
know that. Yeah, I know
Next
that
to
part.
leave.
Okay.
Next to leave.
Right.
Press
I know where
more.
more is. Okay. All right. I
Okay.
see that.
And then right here where it's telling me to stop share screen right here.
Stop share.
No,
It look
no,
it looks
because
different for me.
I'm sharing a screen right now, so it says stop
Okay.
share. So you press that, and it says start share screen.
Start
Start
share.
share.
So it
Start share.
says start share. Okay, and then it
And
goes
then press
zoom.
screen. Where it has a green screen, it says green. It's in
Right.
green, it says screen.
Then it's
Press,
saying YouTube. I'm trying to say YouTube. It said YouTube not allowed.
Uh-oh.
Let me try
no.
something. Right. I don't.
YouTube not allowed, but you got it from YouTube?
Well, it's a YouTube short. It's one of the things. It's one of the ones I sent you the other day, yo, Sarah. Remember I was sending you that when I was about LeBron, the goat.
Oh, oh, you still talking about LeBron?
I just had to.
They on LeBron subject.
I just had to. I just had to. Let me try to see it. Let's see.
They said LeBron Boule tattoos.
Let's see the other bootleg. Is this working?
Hold on, let me. Can
Yeah,
anybody see
I
it?
see something on your screen right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a million
Okay.
years. I want to play against him. Play
Okay, great. Okay, let me. All right, cool. Let me.
Harry Spears,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
So I told Kool-Aid, listen to Raccoon.
Man, how you feel about LeBron going over there, brother?
Hey, you hear what he's saying? You guys can hear what he's saying, right?
Oh no, I can't hear nothing, brother. Cool. I don't know if they can.
Can you guys hear it?
Nah, I can't hear anything.
Oh, how
You
do I?
oh your audio. You gotta turn
What,
the is the audio up?
Tap the screen one time.
where? So
Tap the screen. It should be a
You
little
see Ari
arrow.
Spears, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
I
that,
saw
but I
Harry
think
Spears.
Okay, now what do I do?
Oh, now damn. Now you said Michael Jordan once said,
Right. Okay, I paused it. Now how do I get you guys to hear it?
it should be on there. It should say audio.
I don't see
You
that.
probably gotta go through your settings and allow your audio to be shared or something.
How about I just send? How about I just send this to one of you guys who play it? Yeah. Let's see that. Stop screen sharing. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna send it
Oh,
to. Huh?
right there where it says stop screen share, I think it should have said something about you play audio.
You said I should play. Oh, let's see. Hold on.
Where it says stop screen share, it should say something about play audio.
Oh, I had to go. I had to go to the more, and then I had to go start screen share. I had to go website URL. I had to put the URL in there. But let me just instead just share it with one of you guys, and then you can share it, right? Let's see how do I do that. Chat.
All right, look. Share screen. Do you see this right here?
No, I think I do see that. I don't even really
It
look.
says
Look,
stop. Do you have this little arrow right here?
I don't think so. But look. Okay, I just shared it with everyone. I think somebody play it. Look, there it is. You guys see it? Try that.
You want to
You
play
guys
it,
should be
Ken?
able to. You should be able. It's kind of quick too. It's a good one. Because even nephew was like, "Oh, I don't care what that raccoon say." That was pretty funny. What you need to
Yeah,
hear?
I really don't. You
Are you looking
sharing
for
it,
your
Ken?
headphones?
Let me see.
Charger. But your mom had your charger.
Never in a million years call Magic to want to play with him. I want to play against him. He's my barometer in terms of how great am I if I can compete against another great player and dominate. Bird said I would never call Magic. Magic would never call me. So that's why I keep saying LeBron is the most overrated shit ever. Michael Jordan, Bird, Magic, their GOAT means greatest of all time. LeBron's GOAT. It stands for go on another team. That's the difference. LeBron single-handedly ruined the NBA. He turned a league built on rivalry into a damn Avengers movie. Every superstar teaming up instead of going at each other's necks. Those three, Mike, Bird, Magic, they made the NBA shine across the world. LeBron, he turned it into trash with his own hands. He made it cool to run from the fight. And that's why this new generation think loyalty don't matter. Everybody want to build super teams. Everybody want to take shortcuts. Jordan built the NBA culture. Magic and Bird gave it a soul. LeBron, he sold it. Michael Jordan once said, I would never in a million years call Magic to want to play with him.
Time out. Can I say something? How you gonna say Jordan built it and Larry and Magic? They played way before Jordan. What is he talking about?
I think that shit. I think it's AI. To be honest with you, because the way he was talking, it didn't sound normal.
No, that's the hater. That's the hater. He's a hater.
Nah, that's his voice. But I'm saying though, like the
video.
Yeah, the way, like if you listening to the way he was talking, like the cadence, and it sounded choppy. It sounded like
I can see that.
Yeah.
But that's the hater. That sounds just like
that's how good the shit is. They know how to they can get the sound right.
I got one more. Watch this. Hold on.
So AI can take one of our voice, take us right now and have us talking crazy.
All day. Okay, look. Absolutely. So look, here goes this one. It's a little longer, but look. After this next one, whether it's AI or not, tell me that these guys are wrong, and then I'll say LeBron is the GOAT. Just kidding. But look. One of y'all play that. Play that, young Terrell.
I'm not playing no LeBron hate. You go ahead and play that part.
Just play it, man. Come on. I'll play it. I don't know how. Then we'll put it together.
Yeah, hold on. I got it. Give me 1 second.
All right. Shit, this AI shit crazy, huh?
Oh, for sure.
Man, look at most of the commercials on TV now. Look at the bottom of this ending. It says this was AI.
AI fooling us like a motherfucker. Fake people and everything sometimes.
Oh, it's another.
Hey, can y'all hear it?
Yes, sir. I heard somebody talking.
Yeah, run it. You got it.
I hear
nothing. I thought he did something.
Oh, there you go.
Explain to me what Jordan is better at than LeBron without saying the words 6 rings. Hold my drink. You want us to strip away the ultimate measure of basketball greatness? Fine. Let's lock the jewelry box. Let's ignore the perfect 6-0. Let's look at pure, unadulterated basketball skill and psychotic competitive drive. Nick, sit down, because this takes less than 3 minutes. First, scoring. Pure, relentless bucket getting. Michael Jordan didn't need modern spacing. He didn't need the defense to be banned from touching him. MJ actively hunted the paint. He lived in an era of giants, Ewing, Mourning, Mutombo, Shaq, and he went straight at their chests. He didn't kick it out to the three-point line when the paint got crowded. He embraced the violence and finished anyway. Jordan won 10 scoring titles. 10. LeBron has 1. MJ averaged 30.1 points per game for his career, the highest in NBA history. He did it without stat padding in an era of turtle-paced 85-80 defensive grinds. Second, perimeter defense. LeBron James is a great, versatile defender when he wants to be. Michael Jordan was a psychological nightmare every single night. Jordan is one of the very few players in history to win a scoring title and Defensive Player of the Year in the same exact season. He wasn't just coasting on offense and picking his spots on defense. He was taking the opposing team's best player, locking them in a cage, and then dropping 40 on their heads at the other end. 9-time All-Defensive First Team. He didn't chase blocks from behind. He met you at the point of attack and took your soul. But the biggest thing Jordan did better than LeBron? Clutchness and control. When the game was on the line, there was no committee. There was no passing to Donyell Marshall or Juwan Howard. Jordan didn't hunt for the correct basketball play. He dictated the outcome. His turnover percentage is lower, his free throw shooting in the clutch is higher, and his mid-range assassination game is mathematically unguardable. Jordan didn't team hop to find the perfect roster. He stayed, he adapted, and he broke the league.
Nigga
So
had
there
a
it
perfect
is.
roster. You cut that shit out right there. And listen, that wasn't the argument, was it? If
Yeah.
LeBron was better than the argument wasn't LeBron better than Jordan or Kobe.
No, I was just using Jordan
Michael
because we
Jordan.
can go Jordan, Magic,
That was never the
Kobe.
argument. If LeBron was better than Jordan,
He was a bad
never the
brother.
argument.
No, the argument was that LeBron is the GOAT, and it's showing you
Yeah,
right
he's
here
the
that
GOAT of this
Jordan
era.
is
He's the
better
GOAT
than
of this
LeBron.
era. Yeah, I just told you of this era. He's the greatest of all time
But
of
there's
this
no
era.
the
Would you
greatest
say
of
he the GOAT of
all
his era?
time.
Yeah, he's the GOAT of his era.
Okay, that's different saying the GOAT of
I
his
can't
era.
hear.
I'm just saying you. That's
That's
better.
what last week, that was the argument
Oh,
of
you
me
were
saying
saying
he's
he's
the
the
GOAT
GOAT.
of his era. He's the GOAT of his era.
GOAT of all time, not an era.
But okay, so I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I feel like a lot of what
Hey,
people tend to
yeah.
neglect with this conversation about Jordan versus LeBron is, if we being honest, Jordan's he's definitely the greatest of all time for his time for sure. But he's not like he's really like not all that comparatively when we look at not just what he was doing, but what has been done since him. There's a lot of dudes who's doing crazy numbers just like he was back then, and it's become more commonplace now than it was back then because it's in general overall the league has gotten significantly better compared to what they were back then.
I don't know what
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're watching. I'm watching a bunch of guys coming from a European system that shoot outside all day. I don't see hardly any niggas going hard in the paint like it used to be.
But it's not just about basketball is not just about going hard in the paint. Basketball is about the entirety of the sport. So whether we talking about defending, whether we talking about 3-point shooting, whether we talking about, you feel me? No
Yeah.
matter what topic we talking about, all of those things are part of that conversation of what makes somebody.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, right?
What's
So
up?
you got a bunch of back in the days when you had I remember Dirk came in or somebody, right? He was a European player from the European League. And when the European player came from the European League, it was like, ooh, he's European from the European League, and he knows how to shoot 3-pointers as a big tall guy or whatever. But that's like now everybody is from the European League. Tell me, and back in those days, most of the brothers was, brothers. They was dark skin. Now they're all from the European League and they light skin. Y'all got the floor.
Well, that have to do with the debate on like who's the GOAT. Exactly.
Well, I mean, that is the GOAT, and that's part of who's the GOAT. Who is the GOAT? The GOAT is the greatest of all time. The greatest isn't the greatest of an era. That would just be he's the best for his era. The GOAT is the best of all time.
You got to take into consideration that phrasing is hyperbolic. It's not like it's not really a literal statement. No matter who, people can say right now. People can say right now that Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time when it comes to making music, right? But back in if we're being entirely honest, a lot of people can make the same argument for somebody like Mozart, whose music standeth the test of time. You feel me? Mozart's been gone Lord knows how long, and his music is still listened to by millions. You learn about him in history class. That's how, you feel me? So it's like but yet and still, if I told you, if I said Michael Jackson was the greatest of all time, would you say I'm wrong for saying that?
Right? With you by having answered, well, I'll ask you a question with a question, which is kind of fun. Who's the greatest football quarterback of all time?
Right now, still standing the test of being Tom Brady, bro.
Okay, so then there is a greatest of all time
Yeah,
in
but there's
football
there's
quarterback,
there's
right?
greater quarterbacks before
Right.
him,
So then
And
you have to
there's
have
gonna
a
be
whole
better
so
ones that come afterwards too. Like
and
that's kind of the setup of it. Is like no matter. Well, first
yeah,
of all, to actually count a greatest of all time would mean the only way we could figure that out is if we was at the end of time itself. You feel me?
yeah.
that's true. On the way, we vote. Who's the greatest of all time? So it'll be the popular vote. So you
Yeah.
get enough people that just don't just watch basketball one or two times. No, you get enough people who will watch basketball up in their life to understand what it is, and then you ask them.
Yeah, but what I see, and just the point I was saying last week. Remember how we got talking to boxing, bro? Like, there's different
Muhammad
areas of
Ali is the
what they
greatest of
call
all time.
vote.
We agree,
You
right?
know what I mean?
But
There's different areas. There's
didn't we
different.
agree that Ali was arguably because it's still you can we were saying Jack Johnson and all that, but it's
Yeah,
Jack Johnson, Ali mostly. If you vote, you're gonna get Ali. But if you
But
vote now, you're not
bro.
gonna get
Listen,
John.
if
I'm
you
not
go,
saying
if
what
you
you're
ask
doing.
somebody like me, I would personally say it's Mike Tyson.
Okay,
See,
that's
see,
fine. That's fine. But we do have a metric. And what's the metric? Tom Brady. So there is something we can see as a measure as the greatest of all time, right? Tom Brady.
yeah,
So
but it
there
was
is
some.
such a thing as a concept of the greatest of all time. We can look at it and see it's Tom Brady. So then with that, that means there can also be a greatest of all time with other sports or
Well, if
other
we're being
fields.
honest, we're saying that Tom Brady is the metric, but Tom Brady, like again,
Isn't
goes back to what Terrell was saying before about being the greatest of their era. Tom Brady was the greatest of his era.
No, he's the greatest of all time for a quarterback because no one has more rings.
When somebody comes around,
Then they'll
because
be
it's
the
more
greatest
than
of all
likely
time.
going to happen, when somebody
They'll be
comes
then
around
they will
and breaks those.
until right. Brady goes
break those
then,
stats.
So
but as
again,
it
that
stands
kills
now,
that.
there is no, there is no quarterback in the world or in history that has more rings than Brady. And when that, if and when, well, I'm sure over time it's supposed to happen, someone will come, then he'll be the greatest of all time. That's why, when it comes to quarterback, he is the measure. He is the
But
matrix.
that's why I'm saying the
So,
statement greatest of all time would include past, present, and future, not just up
Correct.
until now.
So we're in agreement. And our agreement is right now we know the metric when we're talking about this. When it comes to the greatest of all time, there is one in football, and that's how we measure all the rest. And in football quarterback, Tom Brady. There's no one better than him when it comes to quarterback because
So
no one
let me
has the
ask you this
measurement
question.
of the rings that he has, then no one else has that. You see?
Let me ask you
Yeah,
this
they want to
question.
ask you a question.
What happens if somebody comes in and matches everything Tom Brady is doing? Does that
Then
then
they're not, if he imagines it, then they're battling for the greatest of all
Oh,
time.
he didn't finish.
no, I'm saying like if somebody comes in and matches him with the like with all his accolades, right? Somebody comes in and matches him at that point. You can you can say they're battling for it, but it's not a battle if both players are also out the league by the time that we even notice that
Then
they.
at that point, it's a stalemate.
So then, is there still a greatest of all time?
No, because it's a stalemate. It's like two chess players are playing chess. Okay, and you play chess. I'm sure you have. You sound like a chess playing guy. So you play chess. I play chess. Right. I get you into a stalemate. I can't win, and you can't win. There's a term for that in chess. It's called a stalemate. It will be the same thing here with football. Then that leaves it open for someone later down the line to come and get 8 rings. You know, he's the GOAT. 2 guys could be the same, could hold the same title. It's happened before in history. You got X amount of rings. I got 10 rings. You got 10. Boom. We're even.
But I feel like it's kind of a setup because aren't there people in basketball that have more rings than both Jordan and LeBron?
Probably.
Yeah.
Kareem, no. Oh no, it's a one that was on some. Yeah, it is a couple of them, I believe. Let me see.
Yeah, it is.
So you feel me? It's like there's a lot of things. Like there's a lot of factors involved, but there's a lot of the things that we try to use to debate on what makes somebody the GOAT. When ultimately, at the end of the day, it really comes down to personal preference, especially when we're talking about people that have never really played against each other. Nor
it's not preference. It's not preference. It's who was the better player.
Bill Russell got 11 rings.
It is preference in this case because we can't actually debate who's the better player if they had no chance of playing against each other. So it's personal preference. It comes down to it is a completely different era, and not only is it a different era, it's also one of them situations where the rules are as the video that we were sharing a second ago. The rules from then are not the same as the rules now.
Exactly.
It's low key a different
changed.
game that they playing. Yes, the same name, but it's a different game.
Much more.
Everything changed.
It's much less of a physical contact sport.
Hey, and I want to say this.
That makes the argument weaker.
Hold on. I want to say this. When LeBron first got in there, it was still that physical contact, and he was slamming on shit. Was he not?
So who's LeBron's competition? We know who Jordan's was, who Kobe's was, who Vince Carter's was.
Carmelo,
Tracy McGrady, Carmelo, Iverson,
Wade, D. Wade.
To be honest, it'd be somebody like Steph Curry. You could say Anthony Edwards. You could say a lot of different names for people that
he's not a phenomenon because he can hit threes like no one else can.
Hold up.
But he's a point guard. He doesn't play. He's not jumping at nobody.
Now y'all said Carmelo,
Kevin Durant.
Hold up, Carmelo, D. Wade, and LeBron all came in at the same time, the same year.
Okay. So how many people? Let me ask you this: when Kobe came in the league, who of the great players did he have to play against? Whether they were going out or not?
Yeah, play against
a couple of them, Tracy McGrady, all them.
Tracy McGrady,
he played against both LeBron and Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Steve Nash, he had to go against Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. He had to go against all of them, man.
Oh man,
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, boy.
Now, if you ask me personally, I'll say Kobe's the greatest. For me,
Kobe,
I think he's up there.
No, but he is. That's what I was trying to say the other day. It was way before, but we start from Jordan. It was Jordan. Jordan passed the torch to Kobe, and Kobe passed the torch to LeBron. And I said I don't like Kobe, but he's great. You can't deny it. He's a great basketball player.
I mean, I think there's an argument for Kobe for being the greatest of all time.
There's no denying it. You can't deny it.
Yeah, it said Bill Russell had 11 titles, man. That motherfucker ain't nobody gonna catch him.
Shoot,
all right.
How many Kareem get? I forgot.
Let me ask you this question real quick. My bad. At what point would a player's knowledge of the game be a factor in what makes them the greatest of all time?
What do you mean at what point?
Because I feel like even if you not as aggressive as another player, if you are more knowledgeable than them when it comes to how to play the game, you can beat them every time. It doesn't matter about like aggression doesn't goes out the window, speed can go out the window, a lot of different factors like that can go out the window when it comes to general knowledge of the sport and how to play it.
So
the
a lot
answer,
of
Yeah.
so
What
a
was
lot
that?
of people looked at that. You know, that's why they even got an eye on Jordan, Kobe, or any of them. When it was time for crunch time, these
It was
people
your
would take
game
their
IQ, right?
hold up.
But then
These people would take their team and they'll pull it together and they do like a big ass comeback and they do some amazing shit, some agility shit to win the game for their team. And
right.
each
So
player, and that's what people call them a level of being great. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, they're clutch or whatever, right? But I'm saying I think the question was, is he wanted to be like, where does your IQ fall in to your physical ability kind of question, right? Was that the question pretty much?
Not where does
No, he
it fall
said how
into the
do
physical ability, more so when does it become a factor in the conversation of what makes a player the greatest of all time?
Okay.
how do
I
you
would love to
determine
answer that.
how they're great? That's what he's basically saying, right,
I can
Cameron?
answer that. I can answer that. Want to hear the answer?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. So if you get like say, a decent player, but he has a really great understanding and IQ of the game, but he's just a decent player. He's not like a physical beast phenomenon. Then you don't count him into that equation. Well, that's kind of the same thing when it comes to a great player. If he's a great player, but he doesn't have a game IQ, you don't count him in either.
So for instance, it's something
Yeah.
like, and this is just my opinion. It's something like people like Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. You know what I mean? They shine in certain places because they understood the assignment. Because both of them kind of blew up on the way that they guard LeBron. That's what people start looking at them more because they was guarding LeBron pretty good at certain times. But at the end of the day, his game still outshine what they've done. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because he's a freak of nature, but he doesn't have like game IQ and the physical freak of nature ability that say a Jordan or a Magic or a Kobe or even a Bird.
You don't think LeBron has the same game IQ or higher?
I think he does.
I would.
I think he
He's
does
just a
have a.
hater, Cam.
No,
He's
I'm not a
Yeah, I feel
hater.
like that's the
I'm
craziest
not a
statement
hater.
ever.
I'm
Because
just
I'm
answering the
He's a
question.
hater, Cam.
I'm not a hater. I'm just a realist. Look, so I do think LeBron has a great IQ. That's why I sent him the one where he's calling the raccoon a hater, because I think that the raccoon, whether he's AI or not, was correct. I think that his IQ is so good that he recognized that he needs to build a super team so he has nobody to challenge him.
40 years old.
Now hold
Okay.
up. Now didn't all the people who won had you can't tell me the 03, 02, 01 Lakers was in a super team.
You can't even
Come
tell me that
on, you
that
can't
the you
say
We're
can't tell
talking
me the
no, no,
Pippen,
'96
no.
Bulls wasn't a super
But
team.
we're talking about
Pippen.
LeBron and
I know
him
that,
making.
but
Let me
listen to
finish.
me.
We're
Yeah,
talking
but
about LeBron and him making himself be surrounded by players that would
that
otherwise.
comes into the game IQ. He
Let me finish.
understands that that's
That's
a
how you
part of the
win.
game.
Let me
You
finish.
had Jordan, Pippen,
Let me
Jordan
finish.
Jordan did
and
it. Kobe did it.
You
They just
gotta
didn't know.
let me
They didn't
finish.
have the
yeah,
same knowledge.
You gotta let
you
me
had
finish.
Magic
Let me
and all
finish.
them. They had a team around them. What are
Okay,
you
so
talking about?
LeBron, he would bring in guys that ordinarily would bring his rival, and he would make him the star guy, and he would never let those dudes be the champions that they were. He should have played against them, not brought them on the team with him.
Who are you talking about? Name somebody you did that
That's
with.
why. Look, let's play that Aries
Name
thing again.
somebody you did
I'm
that
gonna
with.
roll a spliff here. Look, a joint here. Look, play the raccoon again, because I think
Oh, we don't want to play
it was the other
raccoon.
one. You didn't let it finish. Because it's gonna show you who, and you know who, right? I'm not
Are you
hating
gonna
on
say?
LeBron.
Are you gonna say
No, I'm not
Kyrie
saying
Irving?
Yeah, of
Is that
course.
it?
There's a few, but look, I think LeBron is if you look at the top 10 of basketball in history, he's there.
no.
He's definitely there. He's
If
like
you look
10.
at the top, if you look at the top three, in my opinion, he's
He's
definitely
not
there
there.
too.
He's
Absolutely,
definitely not. No way.
absolutely,
Come
absolutely.
That's
on.
laughable.
That's what I'm saying. This is
That's
just
a
he
joke.
just hating, bro. He just
He's
hating.
not
Like
hating.
Different time
you
eras.
are.
Listen,
You just
I'm
hating,
52
bro.
years old and I seen basketball. I used to go see my
But
Magic with
you,
my daddy, my
hey,
nigga.
hold
That
on.
nigga is not the top 3, homie.
I was
I
just
don't care
talking.
what
I was just
nobody
talking to
says.
somebody about this the other day. You act
Not.
like you didn't see. Hold up. You act like you didn't see this dude come in from high school.
Okay, so did Kobe.
Turn it out.
So did Shaq.
And they're great. They're considered great, right?
I mean, I
Kobe and
think
Shaq
Kobe's
is
better
great.
than LeBron.
He said he ain't the top three, but
No,
he top
it's
10.
not. Okay,
Definitely not
listen.
top 3. He's top
I
10
keep telling. I
at
keep
the
telling you,
at the
Uncle Q.
far end of 10.
I keep
At
telling
the
you, Uncle
far end
Q.
is crazy.
What?
He is.
Uncle, that's what I said. It's a hater.
There's even
But
such a thing. We're gonna make that shit up just for that nigga.
hey, but look, like I keep telling you, it was never a disagreement that we're not trying to say Kobe is better than LeBron. We're not saying Kobe is better than
Kobe is
Jordan.
better than that.
We're just telling you that Kobe is great. That was the only statement. Kobe, I mean,
There
not
is an
Kobe.
argument to be
LeBron,
Look,
made that
LeBron.
Kobe is the
LeBron is
greatest of
great.
all
Yeah, I'm sorry, I said the wrong name.
time. So,
We're
okay,
just
look,
telling you LeBron is great.
so
We
do
didn't
the
say he's
top
better
3.
than Jordan,
So
better than
I'm
Jordan.
curious. Okay, do this for me, please. Do the top 3 with LeBron in them, wherever he falls in the top 3. I'm curious to see who your top
Oh,
3 is.
he said, well, here y'all top three.
Yeah, with LeBron. So the top 2,
The
because
top
LeBron's in there.
three. Okay,
Who's your
listen,
top 3?
the top three since the '90s is
No, you just said
Jordan.
no all time. The
And
top 3.
it's more. It's way more than
You
that.
said
Well, I
LeBron is in
wasn't.
your top
So
3.
wait. Hold on.
You didn't say
I'm giving.
LeBron is in your top
Hold
3
on.
in the
Wait.
since the
Well, let
90s.
me answer.
You
Let
said
me
he's top
answer
3.
now. Let me answer now. When I was born, because I wasn't born when Magic and all them was playing. So the top three is Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron.
Wow.
Brother Cam,
Yeah, I'm still here.
Who
what's
you
your
got?
top three, family?
If I'm being entirely honest, I don't have a top three because I feel like
Okay.
it depends on what we're talking about specifically. I think especially those three that Terrell named, all three of them have great qualities to them that only they have, and the other ones don't really like they don't match up as well. I think when it comes to work ethic, Kobe has the best work ethic in all of
All
basketball
of them, huh?
in all basketball on like
Yeah,
for
I
me.
think so.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like LeBron is one of those people.
It's
He's a
true.
very tactical player in every way, shape, and form, even down to
I agree with that too.
when he decides to sit out a game. Huh?
I agree with you. I'm listening.
Oh, he said when he sit out a game.
Yeah, yeah. Even when it comes down to him sitting out a game, it everything he does is tactical. Sometimes he'll even know before the game is over, or not even before the game is over. He'll know before the season is over whether the season is worth playing through or not. Type shit. He's very smart like that. I think he would be one of the greatest coaches of all time, in my personal opinion. That's how I look at LeBron.
Oh,
Um,
a
and I
coach.
I feel like Jordan is. Oh yeah, I think he could be one of the greatest coaches of all time in NBA history. If he
That's
really wanted to be, absolutely. I feel like he has the intelligence to know what players should go where and all types of shit like that, and who is his star player, all that type of shit. I think he has that in him. And then I would say for me, I feel like ultimately Jordan to some extent is a part of the blueprint. He's not the full blueprint. He's just the last nigga that we saw for real. If I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
Okay, so where do you guys think that? Because you guys remember back in the well, you guys don't remember, but statistically, you guys know that Chamberlain scored 100 points.
Just heard. Will.
But still, so
Yes, sir.
doesn't he sit up there somewhere in the top 3?
And that's what I'm saying. I gave you the top 3 from when I was born. I wasn't born when Will Chamberlain. I haven't seen
What
Will
does that
Me
matter
Chamberlain
if you were born?
play a day
Me
in
either.
my life. I'm
So
trying to
life,
let you know. I'm trying to let you know
life
from when
didn't
I
exist. So life didn't exist before you were born.
know. That's
Can
what
you give
I'm
me some
saying.
popcorn, please?
And
Don't say.
my
You said what?
I'm giving you from what I experienced in my life.
Sure, but let's talk about numbers, stats, and playing. Right. So it's like the
But
Okay,
same
you
thing.
I
can't
gotta
judge
tell you the
basketball
same.
just
You
based off
weren't,
of numbers. It's
no,
like
I'm saying you
numbers and
weren't
stats.
alive. What, you weren't alive to see Ali box, right?
Yeah,
But
Does
we
that
got
take
to,
away?
you can watch
Does that
clips
take,
of it.
right? But I'm saying, but does that take away? You weren't there for the excitement, blah blah. Does that take away for Ali? Arguably, I think most people think that he's the big greatest of all time. I think if he did a vote with
yeah,
true boxing fans, he's gonna win that. Ali's gonna win that, whether it's true or
yeah,
not. Ali's gonna win that, right? I think
right.
Tyson would be next. This is why. This is why I would say Tyson's second or third or something. This is why. Because Ali, he lost sometimes, and he got over adversity. Okay, and so his victories became much more beautiful and sweet because he did get beat up a couple times, but he bounced back. And whenever he bounced back, it was with wonderful excitement, right? And so that's why I think a lot of people would think that Ali was the best, greatest of all time when it comes to him and Tyson. Tyson, don't get me wrong, that's like he's one of my favorite fighters ever. I think it's just him and Muhammad Ali, then Mike Tyson, because Tyson was my era, and to this day he's one of the dopest fighters. I think had Customano lived, right, I think that Tyson would be better than Ali overall because he would have taken those losses differently, and he probably would have never lost because Robin Givens and a whole bunch of other factors. I think if Customano had stayed alive, I don't think Tyson would have ever lost. I think Tyson would have gone like 50-0 like Mayweather with all heavyweights and just killed everybody. Then I think that he would be the greatest of all time. So I think that Tyson had the ability to do it, the physical ability, the smarts, the whole thing. It's just Customano died. But when he did lose, he didn't come back the way Ali came back. And that's the difference. You understand what I'm saying? So that's
Why
for
did you
Tyson
wash the
and
outside?
Ali. When you get to then Magic or Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I mean, you can't not put these guys because you guys weren't alive when they played. You can't not put them in the equation. Because I think if you ask me, if today LeBron with his dream team played, the Lakers back then with just Kareem and Worthy and Magic, that's just the. Hey, what do you think, OG? Because that's what I think. It's like not even a. That's a. They're maybe they're not going to blow them out, but it's not going to be a competition. I don't think.
But that I feel like that's
Don't put
something you
Will
can't really
Chamberlain in none of it.
quantify.
Say again.
I feel like that's not something you can actually quantify because like okay, and I think this is where like the 100-point game. I do believe that it happened, but at the same time, because I
You
can't
didn't
see
see
that.
it.
I can't literally like it like, and this is why I feel like the conversation with Ali and Tyson is a lot different because you can go back and watch that like
You can go back and watch
almost
these
any
guys play
fight.
basketball.
You can watch them play basketball, but I'm saying you can go back and watch specific fights. Like if you were hold on. If you were
Hold on, let him land, bro.
if you if you
I
were
think
to
somebody's talking in the background.
huh?
Somebody's talking in the background. It sounds like to me.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, my
okay.
bad. If you were to if you were to say, oh, Ali is great for like what he did in this fight, or like how you were talking about how Ali lost, but then he still came back and came on top triumphant type shit, right?
Yeah, he
Like
did.
that is something that you can probably go and pull up, right, and go and see again.
Of course you can.
But when it comes to when you start bringing in stats to games where we can't find those, we
We're
can't
not
watch
talking
that
about
game.
stats. Like you can watch these games.
You can
Uh,
you can watch the 100-point game.
Hold on.
I don't
Hold
know about
on.
that. No,
Let
I'm
me look.
thinking about like, the Larry Bird. I was recently, before this conversation even happened, like a few months ago, I was just one day watching, like I binge watched one night, like maybe like an hour or two of Magic and Bird. I forgot how great those series were, right? You should watch them one day. Like that's some basketball right there, right? And so I'm not sure about the Wilt. I mean, I do
I'm
have a
looking
memory
for
of
it right now. I'm
watching.
looking for it right now,
Yeah,
man.
I have a memory
Highlights.
of seeing it as a kid. Maybe it's
I'm,
still no. But I do know he
I'm
scored
looking.
100, right? And not just that. Will Chamberlain was just an incredible monster of a basketball player. Like I know people like maybe just don't give him his props. I'm just, to me, watching basketball, my entire life, like dude, I mean, he might be in the top three. He might be in my top three. I might go Jordan.
Related by many, for
Right?
mainly the fact that there's no
Kobe,
video of it at all.
There's footage
Oh,
of
there's
every
no
other sporting
video.
event.
Okay, there's no video. There's no video, y'all. Damn.
So that's why I say it's like that part is debatable. Yeah, I'm not saying that
not
he doesn't
debatable. He
deserve
did
to
that.
be in the conversation. He definitely is a bad. He's
Okay,
definitely.
why don't you just pull up Will Chamberlain highlights? Do that. Let's see some of his highlights.
Oh yeah, his highlights is different.
Yeah, watch. Show him. Yeah, play something.
I think he had a gang of 80-point games too.
I wasn't even gonna say that. There you go. Play his highlights. He was the cold. It was a cold. I think he was one of the coldest dudes ever. He was. He was.
Chamberlain again underneath. Great shot by Chamberlain.
Right now, the forum. Here is a shot that's blocked by Chamberlain. Here's a long pass to Goodrich.
Still.
Gets the ball. He lays it up. It's good. The Lakers lead by 1. 93-92, Los Angeles, 24 seconds to go. The give to Van Leer.
Chamberlain, back pass to Goodrich. Good! It goes to the free throw line. Oh, great pass. Will Chamberlain driving on Russell, and you may feel
Chamberlain was unstoppable.
Chamberlain
Big dude.
First, Chamberlain steals the ball in midair. Then, with a combination of expert dribbling and coordinated speed, the stilt moves up court, nets his high school.
Get out of here. Look at that. Will Chamberlain.
Yeah, they call some of that shit grandchildren nowadays.
Can't hear you.
A great play by Chamberlain. Chamberlain.
Chamberlain on a great pass by West. Look at that.
Come on, bro.
Chamberlain at 98. He can make it easy.
Yeah, I don't know. That was back in the days, boy.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I'm not gonna lie. The way I look at that, like footage like that, especially when we talk about older generations of sports, I look at that. Okay, I said earlier Jordan would be the blueprint. Technically, that would be the blueprint because a lot of the stuff that he's doing in those videos, we see every night, like now on a regular basis.
That's true.
So, not mind you, I'm not taking nothing away from Wilt. I do just feel like it was a different time back then, and while
Harder.
I wouldn't say it was harder, not compared to like the 90s and the 2000s. I wouldn't say it was harder. I'd say in the 90s it was probably harder because
Maybe.
they had
Harder than
all the knowledge and like the tactics that Wilt had built, and then it's not just one or two people that have it, it's the whole league has it. And it put the league into a whole different ball game comparatively.
But it's still hard. It was still harder then than it is now.
Why would you say that?
Because we have a European system now.
Oh, you're talking about comparing the 90s to now.
No. Wilt Chamberlain's time now to now, and of course the 90s to now.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't say that. I definitely would
80s,
not say that. I would. Honestly, I would have to definitely disagree with that part.
But you have to be a sports buff to see that, and then to know that can't be true. So now the system now is how many European players play now, how many European players played then, how many European players played in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Now it's so many. I never thought that I would ever see so many European players playing in the NBA. It's actually mind-blowing to me.
Let me ask the question: what makes them a European, like having Europeans in the NBA or having parts of their system? Because I don't think it's the whole system. I think, like America has always done, it takes some pieces that they like from other cultures and embeds it into our own. So, what makes any of those things necessarily bad things?
Well, you just said it. Their system. So their system, you take a tall guy, and you make him play like a small guy. Okay? And their system is to kick it out and to shoot. Kick it out and to shoot. The system before was bang on a nigga, bang on a nigga, bang on a nigga. European players don't bang.
You mean like Duncan type shit, right?
Yeah. Saying go bang. And so they don't, their system isn't set up for that. Their system is to run it down the court, make space, kick it out. Okay. What's our system? Our system is our culture. I understand people, we take pieces that we like and don't like. We're not taking shit from European players like that, except for Steph. Our system is the culture of basketball on the basketball courts of America, where brothers play on each other, and they'll shoot some threes and jumpers and whatnot, but they're trying to break the rim on one another. Shaq was breaking the rim. We have players break the rim. Ain't no European player gonna break the rim. They're barely touching the rim.
But let me ask you the question of: do you think that that's completely gone from the game now?
I don't think it's completely gone. I just think that the European game has come over here so much as part of the new system in America that the rules have changed. Basketball was way more of a full contact sport than it is now. It's kind of like with soccer. Look at soccer. Why don't Americans really watch soccer other than when the World Cup comes around and whatnot? Why don't Americans follow soccer? Why?
Don't know.
I know exactly why. It's because of the flopping. It's the
flopping.
Yeah, I get your argument.
Americans want to see full contact. Niggas getting fucking laid out. Okay. Americans can't watch football, which is soccer, which is football for them, because when you see a dude barely, no one even touch this motherfucker. This nigga's flying through the air, grabbing his knee and his ankle, and he's rolling around, and no one touched him. And when Americans watch that, it makes us feel weird, like, get it.
The fuck this nigga doing?
What the fuck? Okay. So we can't respect it. So we can't watch it. If you got rid of the flopping, Americans would watch that shit. But it's not made for America. It's a whole world market. And the world market is bigger than the United States market. Although we have some of the biggest markets, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That if you put the whole world and go, so they're not going to stop flopping for the world. They're going to stay flopping forever. So you're not going to have a kid that's growing up. The kid that grows up and wants to be a soccer star, his parent has some bread or whatever it was, or they didn't recognize that kid can play soccer, he got a scholarship, whatever it is. But the kid wants to grow up and be in the NFL and the NBA, play baseball, boxing, now MMA. They want to be in something that is contact, especially football. Like all little boys want to play football. because they're smashing each other, right? No one really wants to play soccer like that. You don't got kids in America but you got kids all over the rest of the world. When they wake up, they want to be a soccer star.
Yeah, that's all they do. Kick that ball all day.
I'm gonna keep it a bean though. I feel like a lot of that is taking out the nuance of the fact that the reason why in America football and stuff like that is so big compared to how soccer is everywhere else is because of affordability. So it's easy to get into a game like soccer because all you need is a ball and some goals. You feel me? And you can all you need is a couple rocks to set up them goals.
Mm.
So it's easy to just hop into the game of soccer
Oh, that makes sense.
compared to like football.
Basketball, you see the basketball.
Even with basketball, you still need you gotta make a hoop. And if you ain't got nothing to hang up, it would still, do you feel me? It would still
With
take some
football,
work to.
as kids, we used to play football in the street, fuck flag football. And we
Uh-uh.
would play
Yeah,
in the
but we
streets
had
as
we
kids,
had
and we would still smash the shit out of each other with just the football.
the
All
equipment
we
that
had.
what I'm saying is we have the added advantage that we have access to certain equipment that a lot of these other places don't have. I'm
You're
not saying
saying
that
that, but
I'm not saying that they don't have their own versions of stuff like that, because that's where you get into the conversation of something like rugby.
Rugby, yeah.
Rugby is just football. The only difference is they added now they got punching and shit in it type shit.
What?
Right. I'm saying like rugby, football comes from rugby, right? So rugby and football are cousins, right? Soccer, you're right. Yes, people they get a soccer ball, the whole neighborhood can play. That's true. But the same thing with with basketball. You got to have some hoops. That's true. But the same thing
Baseball,
with
shit.
football. Baseball too. You can just have a ball and a bat, and that's you're in the game. What I'm
Yeah,
just
or
saying is
rock
that
or
most
some kind
kids,
of.
yeah, kids want to be what they see. So they want to be Messi, Ronaldo, because that's what they see.
Oh man, that boy's famous.
Right, the Milo commercial and all that. But they also see Jordan and Kobe and a lot of those kids. They want to, but their friends aren't playing that, right? And so soccer is a game that they're going to play no matter what all over the world. You're right; they do have a ball. All you need is a ball, okay? But it's also part of the culture of most of the countries in the world where they just love football, their football, right? And to them, you can't tell them nothing about the flopping. I don't know, not all of them, but I've had arguments with some people over the years. They really believe that's flopping shit, right? But Americans won't get into soccer because Americans like contact. Americans are used to going to more. Americans used to say, fuck yeah. Americans love football because football is like taking a hill in World War II. Okay. Football is like a war. Like you're going to war. Okay. Basketball could be a little bit of war too. It's a little more gentlemanly war. Okay. Um, um, Baseball, hockey. I mean, look, they fight in hockey. That's a war. Americans want a war. The Americans want to see blood, like the gladiators and shit.
I feel like that depends. I
Shit.
don't think that's across the board. I think it's definitely big in general, but I don't think that's like everywhere.
What is America known for the most? If you go outside the country and you ask them about the average American, what do they think?
It's a couple different things. If
Is
it's not,
one of the things that they think that Americans got a whole bunch of guns and they like to shoot and kill shit?
yeah, but that's a newer thing that just came like that. That was not always the case. Before
Okay,
that,
how long has it been there?
before that
Okay,
was
how long? Wait, that wasn't always the case. But
yeah,
how long has that been that way?
probably really since the 2010s for real.
No, 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 no,
That's when
no, no, no,
that
no.
concept really started
Do you
becoming
know
more
what?
popularized.
Have you ever heard the term devil dogs?
No.
Okay, so did you ever study World War II with Adolf Hitler?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so have you ever heard of the United States Marine Corps?
Of course.
They're called the devil dogs. Now you know that. Now you know that. Do you know why they're called the devil dogs?
No.
Because Hitler and them was like, if the devil had dogs, it's them.
Okay.
the Marine Corps. Now, if you look at football, you look at the Marines. I'm pretty sure the military sponsor of football is the Marines. There's a reason for that. There's a good chance that if you're a Marine, you're also, a football fan, really hell of a, all right, or you might be like an Army Rangers or something. But ultimately, America, we're devil when it comes to the world. We're the devil dog. You send the Marines, they're never gonna stop until they kill you.
I feel like that in that case, we're specifically talking about what the world looks like us when we're in combat with each other. But if we're talking about what the world looks at, how the world looks at America as a whole, not just who you in combat with, but your friends, you feel me, the people
they look at Americans as very aggressive, and when it comes to getting the get down, we're the best at it. That's how the world looks at us.
What I'm saying is, I don't think that's entirely the case. I think and that's why I said it's a lot of different things that people think about Americans. One is that, of course, they think we're uneducated. That's a big one. Yep. Another one that they think is that they think we're all fat and all that type of stuff. That was another one.
Obese and inbred.
What's another one? They do think we have a gun problem and all that type of stuff. They absolutely do. Those is like the main four, to be honest with you.
Okay, so there was a comedian, I can't remember his name, some time ago I saw him. And he was talking about how if America ever got invaded, right, by whoever, by the time the Marines got there, right, the war would be over already, because the Hicks would take care of it. If the Arabs came, whatever he said, because the rednecks would take care of it. They come down with their trucks and their guns, and they come down and smoke everything. During World War II, back to World War II, the Japanese emperor told his general, I always forget the general's name. He told his general, hey, let's invade. This is a very known thing, very known quote. Let's invade the United States. So this is his emperor telling the general that, top general. You know what the top general told the emperor of Japan?
No.
You should know this. You're an intelligent guy. It's your history. He told him, hell no, we won't do that, because there will be a gun behind every blade of grass. Because they knew back then that Americans have guns and Americans use them.
See,
okay?
I feel like
there's a reason. Watch this. Listen, almost done. There's a reason there's the Second Amendment. Okay, they put the Second Amendment in there so that if a tyrannical government ever tried to take over the people could take over the government. So that's why there's a Second Amendment. Now, if you look at the spirit of America, land of the free, home of the brave, that's engraved in Americana. If you got American blood flowing through you generationally, that's in you. No one's coming over here telling us nothing. We're gonna grab our guns and bust everybody bumble. That's American way. That's why we like football, and NASCAR, and hockey, and all these, crash up cars and all this crazy violent shit.
But I think this is the part where it kind of throws me off at, because it's not, if we're being entirely honest, like 100% honest, none of those things are uniquely American, in the sense that nobody else likes to watch a good car crash or watch a good fight. I think that's
very uniquely American.
No. Hear me out. I'm saying, like, in the sense of, I'm pretty sure that's across the world where people will sit down and watch a fight.
That's barbaric to people.
No, it's not. That's not true at all. Because there's a reason why, like, mind you, boxing may not be as big as soccer, and when it comes to being like as a sport type stuff, but boxing is still one of the biggest sports in the world for sure.
Yeah, arguably one
it's
of
a
the
sport that
top
is
ones.
done
Right.
all over
Yeah.
the world. When it comes
Sure.
to martial arts in general, every country has some form of martial art, something that they like to watch. You feel me?
True. Yeah.
So I feel like that part in itself is not uniquely American. I think
It is.
what you're really
What other
getting at
country,
is the
other than
propaganda that America
maybe
has.
Australia and New Zealand, what other nations in the world go spend their money, spend $50, whatever it is, take their get all their a ticket, put their family in the wagon or the truck or whatever, drive to an arena and watch monster trucks? What other country except for Mexico goes to an arena and they watch a bunch of dudes buff as shit on steroids and they slam each other around and you know it's fake, but you
You talking
still enjoy
about wrestling?
it? Yeah.
Okay, so the mustard truck one, you got me on the mustard truck one. I think when it comes to our relationship with cars,
Mexico
that
got the
is a
national.
unique thing. But if we talking about wrestling, it's a whole lot of wrestling going on. It's not just Mexico.
Where
You gotta
else?
forgetting that Japan has a huge wrestling scene, a
Yeah, but no,
humongous wrestling scene to the point of where
but they're
people
because
in
they're trying to
America,
be dude, because
huh?
they're trying to be American with
It's not about trying to be
it.
American. It's just something that they tend to enjoy. But what
Well,
I'm saying is
and they
that
got it
that
from America.
aspect alone,
Just like baseball.
the fact that these people can watch it and enjoy it even across the country,
Who's the highest paid baseball player in the world right now?
I have no idea.
Isn't he Japanese from the Dodgers?
Oh, you talking about Shohei Ohtani? I didn't
Right.
know that he was the highest paid.
I thought he is, but I know that he's really super highly paid, right?
I know he's
Right.
very famous.
Right. But he's up there as far as like pay and skill. Why is he before World War II? Were they doing that or was it after? Because they weren't. They're trying to
America
be
is
American.
I mean, not America. Baseball is an American made sport.
Yes,
So of
exactly.
course nobody else was really
So
doing that
you're
before
making my point. Look,
America
so
did it.
baseball
But
is an American made sport.
my
For
point
some
is
reason,
inventing a sport doesn't make that the act behind the sport uniquely
here's my point.
American, because before baseball
Is
existed,
America is
they had
baseball
other sports like it.
is baseball America's pastime?
That's what the phrasing is. Yes.
Right. Okay. Is baseball Japan's pastime?
If it came from America, probably not. Of course not.
Okay, but
But
it actually that is
my
one of their
point is
no,
the
listen, hear
before
me.
baseball.
That is not their only, but that is one of their pastimes.
What I'm saying
So,
is this. What I'm
hold on
saying
a
is
second. Hold on.
this.
Let me finish real quick. The point I'm trying to make. Okay. So America fought Japan and Germany. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, kamikaze, all these things. America won. America went in and took samurai swords that were generational swords and whatnot, and just
Mm-hmm.
stripped them of the manhood after America bombed Nagasaki and whatever the other one was, right? The big bomb or whatever, right? So the big boy and the other one. So America bombed the shit out of these people, right? Took their samurai swords, okay? Totally took their manhood, and the next thing you know, baseball is playing, and the highest paid one of the arguably I don't know if he is, but one I know that I couldn't believe the numbers they give that guy. One of the highest paid, if not the highest paid baseball player in America, with America's sport, is Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
That should tell you everything you need to know.
But this is where I'm getting at with it. Barbarism, like the act of being barbaric, is an inherently human, not like a naturally human thing.
Of course it is.
Humans in general across the world are always barbaric. So what you're
It's
really
true.
speaking to, from my point of view, more
You're
so
right. I agree with you.
You haven't checked mine.
is the
I agree with you. Humans are barbaric. Yes.
but hear me out. Hear me out. What you're really speaking to is the propaganda behind what America has put out to the world. America wants the world to look at them as uh, oh, it's a bunch of rednecks that's gonna shoot you. Mind you, we have conflicts every day, and while there are shootings that go on, if we're being entirely honest, it's nowhere near as dangerous as it is in countries when it comes to shootings and stuff like that. There's a lot of other countries that's far more dangerous because it's a lot less regulated. There's a lot less protections behind that. And most people in our country understand the dangers that come with going on some type of spree. Yeah, there's of course you're gonna get your uh school shooter here and there, right? You get your school shooter here and there. That's because a lot of
Okay,
those people, a lot of those people are people that are doing it for attention. But most people who look at that stuff, of course, automatically just that's a terrible person. Anybody that does that is like a monster type stuff like that. But that's only for those people.
Let me ask you
Nine
a question.
times out of 10, most people are looking at that as like I don't even know if I want to get involved with that. Yeah, people there's still people who are bold enough to up a strap. Of course, there's always going to be like that across the world, but that's across the world. It's not just in one place.
Let me ask you a question. How do you stop a bad guy with a gun?
Another person with a gun. That's the only way you can stop a gun.
A good guy with a gun.
This is debatable if the person's good or not. They don't necessarily
A
gotta be
guy that's
good.
supposedly a bad guy. The one guy's killing people randomly. The
Yeah,
other guy, he might be a murderer, but he kills that guy, so he's better than that guy that day.
yeah, pretty much.
So it isn't. It isn't the tool. It's the person. Otherwise, we should ban. If you're gonna ban guns, ban knives.
Yeah, but
I
we're
mean,
not talking about banning guns
no,
necessarily.
what I'm saying. No, I'm not talking about banning either thing. Is that the way that the world looks at America? America's all gung ho, and that's why school shootings and these things, and that's why a lot of people say we're barbarians, and that's why a lot of people in this country say ban the guns. But the guns are across the world, just like you're saying. There's guns everywhere, regulated, not regulated. It's still the people with the gun. Just like if there's stores, there's a guy with a machete. The other day got shot by the LAPD. Like a couple weeks ago, I saw the headline or whatever. The dude, I watched the little thing with a quick video, whatever. He ran at the cops. They hit him with the less lethal, and they didn't show it, but they lit his ass up. He had a machete. Those guys had guns. He lost.
Yeah.
Do you because he had a machete and if he was running around trying to cut people up, you don't ban the machete, you don't ban the gun, right? People should have access. If you're a free human being, you should have access to everything. Because you could kill someone with a pencil, right? You could kill someone with a rock.
Yep, some antifreeze.
Right, there's so many ways to kill, right? 2,001 million ways to choose one, pick one of them. That's a reality of living, being in the flesh. You could choke someone to death. You could put a bag over their head. So many things you could do.
You were saying earlier, fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Do you ban bags? Do you ban pencils? No, but when you look at America, when people look at America, people look at America like guns. They do. But then you take a place like England, okay, where you cannot have a gun. Even the cops don't have guns. They have the most stabbings in the history of the earth. They got and clubbings and machete and bat. Watch it. Watch a British movie. When those guys get ready to fight each other, they all get crowbars and bats and machetes. Unless they're real super gangsters, they won't have guns. Only the ones who are like the mafia ones.
I hear what you saying. I feel like but I feel like the point just to clarify the point I'm making is that what my point is more so that the barbaric nature is not inherently American. What it is that's inherently human in general. But what America has done is, of course, they've propagandized to the world, oh, America's so big and bad that everybody has guns. There's more guns here than there are people here. That's what the
I don't think
propaganda is.
America is
The point
propaganda. I think the rest of the world,
hold on.
like
The
French
point,
and shit,
the
want
point
to
is,
say, "Oh, look at those savages and heathens; they have guns."
yeah, but
Oh,
what I'm saying is the point is when you put that picture out there, you get more situations like the situation where you was talking about the general from Japan, where based off the propaganda, I don't want to go over there. I don't want to mess with those people
But it
because
wasn't. But it
of
wasn't. Listen, I think you're misunderstanding. It wasn't propaganda
that is
that
propaganda. That's
convinced.
literally the whole thing.
No, it wasn't propaganda that convinced the general for the Japanese army to not come into America. It was common knowledge.
No, that's my 9 times out of 10 propaganda is what
No, 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 no,
is
no.
what
Watch.
is considered the
It was
general. That's the
common
general knowledge
knowledge.
of the color
It
of
was
the people.
it was common knowledge in those days that most Americans had at least a rifle. All right. Now, this is why. See, America has not these crazy dudes, but America has a constitution. And in that constitution, there's a bunch of stuff in there. But one of the things is that America's are supposed to maintain militias. Now, militias, because of all the wars America has fought over the last 250, right? Americans it's been their responsibility and duty to have a firearm, to have a rifle, and if shit pops off, they're supposed to go to their local militia and enlist. Now, the local militias, those are all lodges. To this day, those are lodges. Sonic Lodge, Elk, Moose, keep going. That was your local militia. And it was your duty to have a rifle. Even bougie Americans had a rifle. That's always been the American way. You have at least a rifle. Okay? Then you don't talk about going out west. Well, no, you're not. You're talking about Colt and Winchester and all this. That's the American way. Americans are known for having guns. It isn't propaganda. You know, you got movies like was it Quigley Down Under with Tom Selleck, right? You got other movies. I can keep going forever. You know, spaghetti westerns, all that. Those movies weren't propaganda. It was Americans have guns. Americans are used to having guns because it's been Americans' duty to have a gun. Even if you leave it up top, up on the rack or in the closet or whatever, you better have a gun because everyone does.
I hear where you're coming from. I feel like
that's reality.
I felt like, but this is the thing that I'm peeping on it. Here's what I'm noticing about it though. I hear what you're saying, but that's not what was taught to the youth in America as we were coming up.
No, because you're a newer generation.
Yeah,
he said as you was coming up, right?
Yeah, so as I was coming up, that's not entirely what we were taught about. We weren't taught about those things, mind you.
No, you weren't. How old are you? In your 20s? I mean, they're trying to unteach you that now. Right? They're trying to make sure you don't know how to use a gun. When I was a Boy Scout and a Cub Scout and all these things, I was at the last end of that where they still would take you to the range and you would shoot guns. Back in the day, Boy Scouts, the original ones, especially until around was it the 80s or whatever it was, they stopped them from doing it. You went and you learned how to be basically a little mini soldier. You learn how to go hiking, identifying,
live off the grid,
light fire, make camp, a hunt, all these things. You had your little survival knife, your little Swiss Army, that was your whole everything, and you could do everything. That's why you see a lot of the great Marines and generals and all these guys, they started, they went to West Point and all that stuff later, but all those guys started out as Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts. And that's what it was back in the day. Because again, back to the duty. Americans had an actual duty to come to arms, militia. So, watch this part. Let me help you with this one. This is really going to help you right here. Watch. So, in Europe, most of Europe doesn't have guns, right?
Yes.
Right? You do know that. I'm sure you know that.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
check this. Okay. Now, there's a country in Europe. It's called Switzerland. Have you ever heard of it?
Of course.
Okay. Now, during all the major wars, what was Switzerland known for?
Being, what is it called? I was about to say bipartisan, but I
Neutral.
don't think that's the right phrase for
That
it. Being
works.
neutral, basically.
Okay. Now, why has Switzerland got to be? They decided they were neutral, but it's not like you can just say, I'm not getting in this fight, and then just come up and punch you in the face, and then you're fighting. Why did they get to say they were neutral and be neutral?
I have no idea.
There's a reason. Here's the reason. Number one, where they're located in the Alps, it's really difficult to conquer that. Okay. Number two, all this time in history, the Swiss have weapons like a motherfucker. So much so. Don't believe me, do your own research. You can use a Google search. That in Switzerland, every so often the government comes to your home, okay? And they come to inspect your weapons cache, okay? Now, if they come to your house and they find your weapons, like so you hid your weapons, and they come to your house and they find your weapons. You know what they do if they find your weapons?
No.
Guess.
I wouldn't be able to. Not right now.
I want you to try, just do one guess. They came to your house, they searched your house, they found your AK,
I will say arrest you.
markers, all that.
We'll say arrest you.
Arrest you. And that's exactly what most people would think. Quite the contrary. They give you a ticket and a fine. And you know what the fine is for?
For not properly keeping your weapons put up or something.
No, for not hiding your guns good enough for the government to be able to find you. You didn't hide your guns good enough, so you get a fine. Because you suck at hiding your guns.
Okay.
Okay, so every Swiss citizen that's able-bodied has to have weapons. Not one, every weapon. And if the enemy comes to your house and they kick down your door and they search your property and they find your weapons, your people are fucked. But if they don't find your weapons and they let a few of you live, guess what? You got weapons. And you're in the Alps. You can wait them out, let it get cold, all these things, and kill them and make them leave. That's why Swiss has all the gold and everything else. That's why you can't even bank unless you're from the Alps or have some mad connections. Okay, that's why they have sovereign banks, sovereign accounts, all these things that you can't even touch because you can't go there and fuck with them. That's gun control. They got it on lock because they got control of their guns, and they could be neutral during all the wars. They just sit back. Bombs going on around all these motherfuckers. They just eating cheese and shit. Okay. There's a reason for that. And there's a reason that Europe ain't got no guns. There's a reason that New Zealand and Australia especially ain't got no guns. And there's a reason that America has guns. Back to duty, Constitution, militia.
So I get where you're coming from, but I feel like in a way, what you just did was you kind of disproved your own point about the barbaric nature being specifically. Hold on.
Hold on, cool. Let it.
You said that America was propaganda.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is. That's still that doesn't change. My point. We'll get back to the propaganda point in a second. I want to go back to the point about what you said about specifically because we got to this topic talking about sports, right? And that turned into us talking about
World War II.
Why? No, hold on, because I want to go. I'm going to the specific part exactly that I'm going back to.
Dealing with.
You were talking about why Americans don't really like basically, as we like to refer to it, as European football, or really just football, if we being honest. Soccer, our version of soccer. And why Americans don't really care about that as much as they do other sports and all that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then through that, the whole point of this conversation for me at this point was my thought process was I don't think that's necessarily true in the sense of I don't think it has anything to do with a lack of aggression at all. I think it just comes down to access. Americans are trying to make a name for themselves, and that's always what it has been in any conversation when it comes to our country. It's always about making a name for ourselves because we are young, and we are one of a
What does that have
couple
to do with
different
propaganda
young
and
countries.
guns?
Huh?
What does it have to do with propaganda and guns?
What
Oh,
is
yeah.
the pop? I'll get
He
to that.
said he
Like I
getting
said,
there.
I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that in a second. Just give me a
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
But my point is, America is not uniquely barbaric in any way, shape, or form. Our desire or our like for sports has nothing to do with for hardcore sports has nothing to do with us being American. That's just human nature. Humans have always
Of course
liked
it does.
aggressive
I
sports.
just spelled it out. Devil dogs.
That's not uniquely American either.
Of
Because
course it is.
it's something that Americans
Who else has devil
definitely
dogs?
we definitely took the ideas and compounded on them. We gave special training to certain people to make them more vicious in a field of battle because the parameters of battle changed between um the Civil War and World War I drastically. And
Yes,
then
sir.
they changed again even more drastically between World War I and World War II. So of course you can't just send a regular ass person into a war. I mean, think about how people came back during World War I with all, as they call it, shell shock back
Shell shock.
then. We call it PTSD now, right?
Man.
Right?
So you
Wait.
can't
Pause.
if you
Pause.
hold
Wait.
on,
Pause.
hold on.
Wait.
If you
Pause.
can't hold on,
Pause.
before let me let
Wait.
me
Just
let me
pause.
continue. I'm not done
I
yet. I'm
want you.
not
I
done
want
yet.
to. I
You
want
gotta let
you
me
to
get
start.
you gotta let me get this
Just
one out,
pause.
Let
please.
him land. Let him land.
Let me get
No,
this
I'm
out.
trying to have you
You
land
can't,
well.
but
Listen.
but
Hold on.
you can't dictate where I land or how I'm
No.
landing.
I'm
You got to
going to
let me
ask
do
you
that.
what is the
You're
difference
not
between World War I and World War II and PTSD? Because there's a huge
Oh,
difference and distinction. Continue. We'll get back to that.
okay. So where I'm at with it is the change between World War I and World War II changed the way that we viewed and how we put people into battle because in World War I, with all those people came back, you can't just send people.
It was
You've
trench
already learned.
warfare
You
back
already
then.
learned. Yeah, but I'm saying you've already learned from the experience that these people had in World War II and how they came back more fucked up than they did when they went into the war.
But
Right?
why?
You can't put them out. You can't just put regular people out there no more. That's not gonna work. So
Again, back to why.
hold on. I'm not done yet. Let's educate these people in a way to where if we have to send them to war, they'll be more mentally prepared for
Wasn't
whatever they end up seeing on the battlefield,
not
right?
true. Not true.
That's exactly what it is. That's
Oh,
exactly what it is. And it goes back
oh.
into what you were
Again, it's
talking about
not
before
true.
about the Boy
Continue.
Scouts
I'll show
and
you that's
all of
not
that type of stuff.
true.
You it goes back into what you were talking about before about the Boy Scouts and all of that type of stuff of
Okay.
them actively taking precautions and measures to prepare the American citizen
oh, yeah.
to go into these battles in for whatever they have to face.
Militia, right?
So it's not the militia is the militia is the local conversation, but we're talking about on a grand scale, on the world scale.
That is on the grand
And
scale. You go to your
this is where
militia
we go back to
and
the
you
modern
mobilize
times.
and you listen
Hold
to
on.
the president
This is
and you go
this is
fight.
this is where we go back to the modern times
It's always been that way.
of why they're actively trying to there if you notice we're doing a whole different game now in the modern times because we already know that we don't have to fight the wars ourselves. We can send a drone over there, we can send a couple drones over there, we can have eventually we gonna have robots and shit doing the war for
Robots
us,
on
right?
land there, yeah.
That's where you get things like
I'm
the
trying to
why
find
video games are so big.
I'm trying to
Hold on.
find your
Yeah, let me get this out, man. That's why you get things why video games are so big in the current American culture. That's where you get things of why most of the things that we see on TV are created to desensitize us to different things like blood and guts. And if you notice, in even going as far as cartoons now, cartoons have gotten a lot more graphic. mind you,
Oh,
cartoons have always had the ability to be this graphic, but it wasn't until recently that it got to the point of where you watch, like, mind you, this is one of my favorite shows, but you can point out a show like Invincible and how graphic it is, where you're seeing somebody like it, mind you, it's animated, but it's still graphic because you identify with these people, and that's the whole point of a cartoon, where you're seeing somebody get their guts ripped out and continue to keep fighting even after the fact. Now,
wow.
mind you, there's stories like that
That's
back in World
propaganda.
War II, of people going through the same thing, but
Yeah.
they had to live through that. You feel me? That was their first experience with that. They had never seen it before, nor had they heard it before. Of somebody there, I remember this story. This was actually, I think these were some Russians during World War II that had took over a camp, or they were trying to hold a fort or whatever, and the Germans came in and basically like was trying to smoke them out. They sent in some gas or whatever to kill them off. They thought it was gonna kill them off. The people said, man, F that, we're gonna die anyway, we're gonna go out fighting. They went out on that battlefield and they made the Germans pay for it. And in the midst of that story, one of the people who was fighting was somebody who ended up having their guts ripped out, and they were holding their guts while they were still fighting.
Wow.
You feel me? So it's like, and the reason why that story even came back around, because I'm sure that's an old story. I mean, I'm sure that story has been around for a while, but why it became so popularized now goes back to exactly what I'm saying of the propaganda. The whole point of propaganda isn't just to tell you or tell the world who you are. It's also to tell you who you should be and how you should be. And the way that they go about doing it is a lot of different ways. So again, it goes back to why I say a lot of that stuff is propaganda. It does, like, it's not uniquely American. That's innately human being to be somewhat barbaric. We like a good fight. Humans in general like a good fight. We've liked good fights since gladiators, when we was sending people in cages with lions and stuff like that. We've like good people. I'll put it like this. We know statistically speaking that girls find men more attractive that can fight.
Mm.
That's how innately human it is, to the point of where it has affected sexual relationships for all of human history.
Well,
So
that's not just sexual relationship. That's animals, right?
that's not. I
You
mean,
take
yeah,
you take
yeah, yeah. It is. So it's not even just human nature.
the
That's just
female
natural to
the
life.
female animal wants to procreate with the strongest male. Look at lions and their manes.
Yeah. So
You can take
so you're
you can
right.
take
It's
right.
not just human nature. It's a nature. It's natural to life itself.
Yeah.
Right. So we're
It's
saying the same
survival of
thing.
the fittest.
Yeah.
And the
So when
whole.
it comes to let's just do this. I'm hearing you. Let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna add
Yeah.
something. All right. So World War One and World War Two. World War One, they were shell shocked and they came back fucked up. World War Two, they weren't shell shocked and they didn't shell shocked and they didn't come back that fucked up. Why?
Because like I would say it's because of the prop, like, they prepared these people. They were, not only did they prepare these people, but they also expanded when it came to the weaponry and all that type of stuff. But everybody was
Chemical
innovating.
warfare.
Yeah, and not just chemical warfare, just general, like, even like with the tanks,
World War
the
One was more
guns,
physical warfare.
everything between
That's
World
what
War One and World War Two on all sides
physical
had changed
warfare.
drastically, because the not
All right.
just
So here's what.
America.
So here, I was asking you a question to see if you knew. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. So during World War One, okay. So naturally, humans, right, have an innate behavior where humans don't want to kill other humans. Just naturally, you don't want to kill another human. You will, but you don't really want to. Now, in trench warfare in World War One, it was mustard gas, and it was these guys popping pot shots at each other. Okay. Now, during that war, the reason they were miserable and shell shocked, they were getting bombed, and they laid in trench, and they had trench foot and all these things, but they never really got to kill that much. And the ones that did, because they did, were there was a small percentage, I think it was like 5% or something of people that would actually kill. Then you fast forward to World War II. After World War One and the shell shocked, right, of the people, and then just overall, um, you know, America got bombed, right? Now that was propaganda. the government allowed Pearl Harbor to happen. So it was kind of the same effect with 9/11, where you pissed the people off. So now these people are pissed off. Then it went from 8% or whatever it was, 3%, can't remember. But then it went to like 10, 20% of soldiers would actually kill. Okay. And they wouldn't, it's still way more than the shell shock ones. And they didn't come back shell shock because they were fighting for their home. They were fighting where they lived because they believed that the Japanese were coming to invade.
He's under attack.
Right. So those devil dogs fought much harder. Now, after World War II, the government and then did a bunch of studies. No, just right after World War II, they did a bunch of American history. They did a bunch of studies and they tried to figure out why men don't want to kill each other. So up until that moment after World War II, when they would have you learn to shoot your rifle and you get your marksman and all that thing stuff, they'd have you shoot, a tin can or some metal target. Right after that, when they did their study and they realized the numbers and they wanted to make more killers, what they do? They started making targets human-like. They look like a man with a gun. All these things that we see today. And a bunch of other psychological shit they did, which made it so that by the time we got to Vietnam and all the rest of the other conflicts, it was like, 30% or 40%. Fast forward to now, it's probably, I don't know the numbers, but it's got to be really high, right? Because that's been the main thing that the government, once they realized that these boys we put out in the war, they're not going to kill each other. We better make our boys real tough and kill these fuckers.
Killing machine, yeah.
Killing machines. So now America made killing machines. So now if you look at the way combat was, so the combat is probably now, I'm saying it's probably way higher. And of course, it's probably going to go reverse now since there's drones and planes and all that. Hopefully we don't get ran up in because they're probably not going to be as rugged as the other guys because they're used to killing. Okay, like it's nothing. Now, the reason, so I know your point you're trying to make that America used propaganda to keep the world looking at us this way. But also, I know you're trying to say that America didn't really have to, fight like that, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I didn't say that America didn't have to fight.
You're saying America doesn't. You're saying America, excuse me, in the image of America, isn't the same as the America being barbaric as opposed to another nation, right?
What I'm saying is America is not uniquely barbaric, and that's not. And I'm saying that has nothing to do with the sports that we like. I think everybody likes a little bit of barbarism. That's been my main point.
So you don't see the relationship. Hold on, okay. You don't see the relationship between football and war. Gaining ground,
okay.
Touchdown, gaining ground. You don't see that?
I mean, if we were being honest, you can make the same argument for something like soccer.
No way. Hell no, those guys flop. No way. Look.
Okay.
What other countries? Let's take India, for example. What's one of their biggest sports other than soccer?
I actually don't know every other country's biggest sport, to be honest with you.
Cricket. Right. So the sports and our sports, or we're gonna fight you, fuck you up, sport.
Hold on. What is cricket? Let's look up what that is exactly.
It's like British baseball.
Oh, you want to look it up? Cricket?
Yeah.
It's like a tennis?
No, like British baseball. Baseball comes from cricket.
So is that the one they play with the giant paddles?
And the paddles and 3 sticks and that shit, right? That's cricket.
Cricket. You see. British baseball.
Americans would never watch cricket, nor play.
I mean, if baseball, which one came first, baseball or cricket?
Cricket.
So we got if baseball is the baseball would be the American version of cricket. We don't
Yeah.
watch cricket anymore, but we also don't watch a lot of sports that our things came from. So that's not.
With the exception, we already talked about Japan. So I'm racking my brain here. There's some tribes, like I think in South America they have some tribes where they squab
Oh,
each
they
other.
play with a paddle.
But they squab. I'm saying they fight each other, right? Then you have Senegal, right? And they have a whole tradition and culture of wrestling. I don't know if you guys seen these guys. They had a guy come in the UFC too. I can't remember his name right now. These guys are super big and buff, and they slam the shit out of each other. Then you got the Nuba tribe of East Africa. They wrestle and slam each other culturally, but most cultures don't squab each other. We do.
So let me ask you: have you ever heard of the sport called what is it called? Kadabi?
Is that the one where they use the swords and they have those wrist shields or some shit?
Uh, no, actually, I think it's really just what is it called? What were we talking about before? Rugby, some
Like
form,
the
something like
Thai,
that.
the Thai have Muay Thai.
I'm trying to look into it
You
right
have
now.
the Stima, right? You
It's
have
an ancient, it's an
the
ancient
Japanese
contact.
have sumo.
Yeah, this would be India. This is going back to India
Yeah,
about.
and they have swords and have these wrist things.
There's not. I don't see any swords on it, but this is what it says. It says one player enters the enemy half as a raider, aiming to touch defenders and run back. So you know what it sounds like? Sharks and sea lions, but that's another one. The raiders must continuously chant Kadabi in a single breath to prove they are not inhaling. Scoring and outs, tagged defenders are out, but if the
That's
defense tackles
interesting.
the raider, the defending team gets the point.
No, there are some warlike cultures that do still practice their
But what I'm saying,
old
that's all cultures. If you look
believe,
at any culture, you'd be able to find some type of sport
not
that's
every
really
culture,
big
but what's the
in their
difference
game.
between their culture and the United States culture?
The
Those
difference
cultures
is the difference
are
is
old, and ours
the
is new.
no,
250.
no, if we're being entirely honest, the difference is ours is really based off of a lot of European. Is really European based. The
Okay,
American culture is here. Let's be honest. America is really just another European country. It's no different from
okay,
Britain
okay.
or shit. It's closer to Australia than it is anything else.
Okay, so you could say that America is European. That works for me. Now, what is Europe based on?
That would be Roman.
No,
Absolutely,
that would be no.
absolutely.
That would be
That's one of their biggest influences when it comes to a lot of
okay.
things.
Okay, now we can go where's Roman based? Where Rome based on? We don't got to go where Rome is based off. Let's go. Let's go the Blackamoor. Back to the Moors.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So during the Crusades, what was the Crusades about?
Okay, hold on, because you're kind of losing me here because you're jumping from
I'm going to, I said Blackamoor, then I'm saying Crusades.
yeah.
I'm talking about
So
Europe. We're talking about
so
America's based on Europe. And I'm saying, what is Europe based on? If
and
America's based on Europe, Europe's based on something, right?
I
Yeah.
said the Romans. That's what I
Okay,
said.
you said the Romans, but I said no. And I
So
said, I'll
what
tell you.
do yeah.
History. Okay, so if you take the Spanish, for example, right, who just beat Argentina, the Spaniards, what are they genetically? We know they're European. Yes, it's in Europe, but who are their ancestors?
I don't know all that information.
You should know.
I
Okay,
don't.
so a Spaniard is a Roman. A Spaniard is an Arab, and a Spaniard is a European. This is Spaniards. That's why if you go to Spain, you'll see a whole bunch of Islamic architecture, right? Okay. Now, when you go back to the Crusades were fought by British or European nobles to stop the caliphate to stop the Arabs, Islam, right? Arabs from taking over the world. Okay. Now you do know that, right? The Crusades, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, during the Crusades, who fought alongside the British royals? The European royals, who fought alongside them?
I wouldn't be able to answer that one either.
And that would say, did you ever see the movie Robin Hood with Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman?
Oh.
Okay, most people probably thought Morgan Freeman was like playing a sellout or something. He was just showing history that when the European nobles went off to fight, okay, the Crusades, they fought alongside the Moor, the Blackamoor. And it was the Moor who helped the Europeans stop Islam from taking over the world. Now, if you look at Europe and at the history of Europe, okay, then you will know that that is a Black history. That is the Moor. That's the Blackamoor, the Moors. And those were Black men, Black rich Africans. Same way that noble Europeans would go off and fight, noble Africans went off and conquered the fucking world and educated the world and educated Europe. So Europe is truly based on Black influence, Black man, the Moor, and America is based on Europe, and America is based on Black men, just like Rome. Because who was Rome trying to truly be? Come at the Greeks, the Romans, the Phoenicians, all of them were trying to emulate who? Black people in Egypt.
No, I would have said Ethiopia.
Well, it all works.
Nubia.
Nubia, it all works. So they were trying to worship Black, or trying to emulate and steal from and learned everything from Black people.
So
Black
let me
people.
ask the point. What's the where are we going with this exactly? Let me ask that.
You're saying that America is based on Europe, and I'm saying Europe is based on Black people.
I mean, yeah, we can go as far back as in history, and everything is going to lead back to Black.
People.
Yeah, I'm saying everything's going to lead back to Black, no matter how. Like if we look far back enough in history,
no. I'm saying
true.
it's right next to each other. So Europe came. So do you know why Europe, for example, has? You know what? You do not just Europe, everywhere. Do you know why there's sidewalks in the world that they started in Europe? Do you know why?
No.
Do you know why sidewalks exist? Do you know?
Nope.
They exist because of Europe and Black people. Black people came to Europe and it was like, wow, you throw your blood, your guts, your doo-doo, your piss, you throw everything in the fucking street. We're gonna raise this part of the street, make a sidewalk. Do you know why? If you look back in history, you'll see European women wearing these long dresses, and especially France, and always the bottom of the dress, no matter if the dress was white or whatever, the bottom would always be Black. Do you know why it was always Black? Because they were always walking through shit. Where do you think perfume comes from? Perfume comes from they smell like shit. And they're walking through shit. They're trying to put some perfume on to not smell like shit. It was the Black man who civilized the Europeans. That's what the eggplant talking about. Brought you out of caves and shit. That's why you have such thing as a Black Irish. That's why if you go to certain parts of Europe, you will see, and Putin just put it out there, the Black Madonna and child is all through Europe because Black people were always in Europe because Black people built Europe. There's a thing called the Dark Ages. They want to hide from you and go the Dark Ages. We don't know what the hell happened in the Dark Ages. It's such a mystery. Ain't no fucking mystery. The truth is it's called the Dark Ages because some dark motherfuckers came through and cleaned that dirty shit up. And stop acting like the water has spirits. No, it's not possessed. Take your funky ass and wash your ass.
Yes, sir.
Stop bringing these diseases about this cold motherfucker. down to where we are, where it's warm, with your bestiality and your syphilis and your chlamydia. Stop fucking these animals, giving us venereal disease. I go off of okay? There's a reason.
That's
so then
crazy.
Facts. So then Europe then wants to be like black people land. Romans want to be like black people land. Then they make America Rome. Egypt. Go to Washington, D.C. It's nothing but Egypt.
Egypt. Modern day, huh?
Modern day. A recreation of
hygiene. That's the important factor.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay.
Hygiene. That's the important factor. Hygiene. The toughest thing in the world, say,
wash your ass.
Got to wash your ass.
Yes, sir. You gotta wash your ass.
Shit.
Tell a Red Fox.
Knowing how difficult it is, I said it for you in this album.
That's right. Go ahead, Cool.
I'm just saying, if you look at what America is built and based on, America is built and based on a few things. One, the Crusades created Europe, right? Rome is here, right? That's why you see a bunch of the fraternities, black ones and white ones. What are they? They're fucking Romans, or they're Greeks. They call the fraternities the Greeks. What are they doing when they get their frat parties? They're dressing up like Romans and Greek guys for a reason. Okay. Then now, after the Crusades, that's where the movie that's where the story Robin of Locksley. The story is directly after the Crusades end, and he goes home, and they stole his whole lands, and he has to fight for them. Well, that was a direct result of the Crusades. Then later down the road, you get William Wallace and shit. And those dudes fought to be able to have the Magna Carta, Jay-Z, Magna Carta. I mean, he should never say that, I don't think, but whatever. So then now you have the Magna Carta. Okay, then what is the Magna Carta? Well, that is the precursor to the Constitution. In the Magna Carta, they were betrayed. Okay, that's why when America opened up this new free land, they ran here. That's why Europe, England specifically, and Spain helped America because they hated England, right? To take this, to make you motherfuckers still serfs. You got all this big, beautiful shit. We're going to expand and be over you here. And Americans that came from Europe said, fuck you. I'm not going to be your serf anymore. I'm going to fight back and kill you. We had the Revolutionary War in America as a direct result. The Tea Party was just the straw on the camel's back. But there was a fight here so that Europe could be over America. Then when that fight happened, after it happened, then they came with, Constitution, Second Amendment, okay, militia, all that came from that. That's why if you pay attention, the whole thing is by the bad people, whatever you want to call them, they got a lot of names. You don't want America to have guns. The reason that the guns are there, it doesn't just say guns. It says rights to bear arms. It's nothing about guns. Right to bear arms so that you can defend yourself with whatever arms you can get. That would be a tank, a gun, a plane, a jet, a boat.
Yes, sir. What's up, fam? What's up, fam? How you doing tonight? Brother L.
Man, I'm blessed, man. How y'all feeling?
Brother L just landed. Oh, we good, man.
Bless.
That brother Coos chopping it up.
We just busting it up.
We still
Yeah, that's Big L.
That's a little better, man.
What was that?
That's Big L.
What's up with it?
You said, what you say, Shannon?
What's up with it?
What up with it, man?
How y'all doing tonight, man?
Bless. How you doing? Oh man, I'm blessed, dog.
Oh yeah, that's brother Cam, Kano buddy.
Oh, what's up, brother Cam? How you doing? How you doing? Good, man.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. We was in there chopping it up. You good tonight, fam?
This is mine. Do you have any sauce?
Oh, he ordered. He get some food.
Hold on for a second, fellas.
It's Friday Night Live for real. Yes, sir. Handle your business. Friday Night Live. Well, shit, it's Saturday now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. That was L though. That was Larry, man.
Oh, I know who that is. My boy.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Voice right away.
Hey man, you ain't holler. I ain't trying to change the subject either, but briefly, you ain't holler at Drew in a minute.
I talked to Drew maybe like, I always talk to Drew. I think when was the last time I talked to Drew? Oh, I talked to him and Rico. Was it him and Rico?
Oh man, yeah, I've been to ask you about Rico, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with Rico, man?
3 months ago. He's good. He's here.
That's right.
Yeah, he's still doing. You already know.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually talk to Drew all the time. That could be every day. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to do. Yeah, I spoke with him. I think the last time I seen him was like, been a minute. We be talking all the time. Not all the time. We talk.
Yeah.
He was telling something about a dreamer or something. We was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the last time we talked to Lil Dave.
Oh man, it's been a minute.
Me too.
Years. Tell you the truth.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, years. Yeah.
It ain't been years. I think it's been maybe like a year. The last time I talked, he was with a nephew or somebody. Or Spike or somebody. I talked to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Life. This life.
When was the last time you talked to Sugar Man?
Oh man, it's been a minute.
Me too.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
R.I.P. Lando. That's fucked up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I remember Lando.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, though.
I might have to tap in with y'all a little bit later because I gotta get some rest.
Who
Good
that?
talking, brother.
It was good night. It was good talking to y'all too.
That's brother Cam. You go.
Yeah. I gotta hop out.
That's right, fam.
But y'all have a blessed rest of y'all night.
You too, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Good night, man.
Yeah, enjoyed your conversation, man.
Absolutely.
It was good talk. You and brother
you.
Cool was on it, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I always enjoy talking to people that can feed me new information because a lot of this stuff I've never heard before. So I always like learning something new.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
Good conversation.
How old are you, brother?
I'm 26.
Okay, we're 26. You're the man.
I appreciate it.
You gonna say you're the man.
You are. Real high intelligent, and you know your shit.
Yes, sir, man.
I don't even think I was that good at 26.
Yeah, man. We enjoy brother Cam coming on here, man. He used to come on all the time, cool.
He dope.
Yeah.
Thank you. Y'all have a blessed night, though.
Yes, sir. You too.
Yes,
all
sir.
right,
Yeah, man.
Likewise.
Yeah, 26. Young intelligent brother. You got his shit together.
Yes, sir.
I got a little confidence in the young generation just like that. Look at that. Because I'm worried, man. I'm really worried, man.
Yes, sir. Big L in the building, man.
What's happening, man?
Oh,
Hey,
man, not too much.
Hey, what you eat, Big L? Some crispy chicken?
He found a chicken spot open this late.
Hey, it's crispy and it's falling.
I'm out of here.
It's
I'm out
falling
here.
on your lap and shit. All the crumbs on your lap, nigga.
Man, I'm out here in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah.
wide
You
open.
yeah. Friday night, shit. Saturday morning.
Be careful. Don't get roofied, nigga.
Oh, nigga, don't worry, nigga. I'm not. I
He
don't.
said roof.
You know,
Watch out
I
for
don't.
your chicken, nigga.
I don't be associating with motherfuckers too tough. You know, I stick to myself.
That's
You know,
right.
I handle my business and keep it moving, dog.
Hell yeah, what you eating?
I got some tequila wings
Oh no, they make those?
from this spot called Tequilas with a K.
Is it bomb?
Had me drive out here to get it since I was around this area.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
shit.
That shit fire.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got the right flavor.
Got the right flavors and seasonings. Yes, sir.
I can see. Are they marinated in tequila?
Yeah, they did something with some tequila. This shit is fire.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's been happening, man? Listen, man. Man, what's going on with this dude, man? Did they kill the black dude, Nolan Wells, or
Oh no, man. It
was it an
sounds tricky.
accident? What's going on with his throat and all this old shit, man? I don't.
Yeah.
What's going on with his throat?
Somebody said his throat was missing or bruised up.
Yeah, his throat was missing from the autopsy.
What you mean missing?
Missing, nigga. Not
Who
there.
say what you mean missing? Trachea, all that shit gone. Like,
Yeah. Now,
Wait,
this was
hold
the
on a
second.
second.
This was the second. This
Wait,
was the
hold on a
second.
second.
This was
Wait,
the second autopsy.
Wait, you're
oh, the
really
second
saying,
autopsy.
but you're saying that he doesn't have a throat.
No, they said the
It
first
wasn't.
autopsy.
It
First
wasn't.
autopsy.
So the first examiner did the autopsy, and they said that it wasn't no foul play. Then the family like, fuck that. There ain't no way it ain't no foul play. You know what I'm saying? So Benjamin Crump and what's his name from Colin Kaepernick and them niggas
Yeah,
all
I'm
got
teamed up.
together and they all teamed up and they got enough money for it. It cost $200,000 to get a independent autopsy. So the district attorney, they got the autopsy and they sealed the shit. And they didn't tell the family nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the family's like, what the fuck happened to our son? So they sealed it and they're holding it for the grand jury. I guess they're assuming that it's gonna go to the grand jury, this trial.
Man, that's crazy. Look, I don't know what this dude talking about, but I heard that on Wednesday somebody was speaking about it, and I didn't even do the research about something in his throat missing or his neck.
Yeah.
Let me see what this dude.
We are hearing now from the parents of Nolan Wells, revealing preliminary results of an independent autopsy Wednesday. But even with that new report, there continue to be many more questions than answers in the death of their 18-year-old son. Wells disappeared during a July 4th boat trip with friends off the coast of Mississippi. His body found 2 days later along the shoreline of Horn Beach, where the group was celebrating the holiday. The independent autopsy listing the cause and manner of death as undetermined, citing a lack of evidence to examine as a result of the initial autopsy by the state of Mississippi, which the family's expert acknowledges is standard practice. Ben Crump, the family's attorney, calling for Mississippi officials to share results from the initial examination with their independent doctor and that he be allowed to testify before a grand jury in the case, while demanding the ongoing investigation be, quote, fair and impartial.
Yeah, I don't see nothing about the missing part of the neck, but it said it on the.
We are hearing now from the parents of Nolan Wells, revealing preliminary.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, bitch. That not big flip. They had
there continue to be many questions and
first press conference they had.
Wells disappeared during.
Benjamin Crump was the one that he had like a.
He did it himself.
Yeah, he had like some boards up with different pictures and time
time lapses, and yeah, he laid it all the way out.
Was he conscious or unconscious? The condition of his
Okay, I'm looking for that too, but let me see if this is it, man. Hey,
So
but
what's the official story?
Well, shit, he went out on the 4th of July with his buddies, man, and didn't come back.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that they say he drowned or something. I ain't been following it. I don't know.
No, nobody said nothing about drowning, but they found him on
Yeah.
the shore, though, right?
Yeah, no water in his lungs.
Yep, they took off, said he left his cell phone in the boat. He said he was going to be chilling with a female or some crazy shit.
Where's the female?
His cell phone got wiped clean.
Yeah, they cleared all his apps out and everything.
So they got a subpoena for Instagram and Facebook, and they just put a subpoena in to get all the records from his phone.
Well, it's all gonna be there. They can't wipe it truly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's why they got the
cloud,
subpoena.
huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit's in the cloud.
Yeah.
Was he conscious or
in their database?
Was he forced or unforced into the water? He said those things are very significant. But he started off.
There we go.
This red discoloration.
That's it.
In the back of his head.
That's it.
Something that
Bruce.
of great concern to him.
That's it.
When Nolan's parents heard the sheriff say there's no foul play at the beginning of the investigation, that is cause for concern, major concern. You haven't even investigated, but you're saying no foul play. And
that's
we want them to dot every I and cross every T.
There's so many people out in the public asking all of these questions, but the only question that we have is what happened to our son. That is the only question.
The condition of his
Crazy. Went all on a little trip, man. Didn't come back.
They flipped it. In that same press conference, he talked about the throat being missing.
Man.
Yep.
Well, it is Mississippi.
That's what he said. That's what he said. And he was talking about all the black people that lost their lives and how these rednecks didn't want to let niggas go. Like, them niggas in Mississippi was real mad about niggas being free.
They should move out of Mississippi.
That's what I just said, bro. They gotta sell that house from Mississippi and get the fuck out of the Mississippi, man. Move to Chicago or LA, somewhere with
Alabama, Mississippi, and what are the other ones? There's these they're supposed to be black still there. Like, get out of there, like long ago.
Yeah, they'll do so they rough sticking it out, huh? Because they know how they is.
You know why? But you know what? A lot of families got property. They said
land, that land,
you know
they ain't giving up this land.
They not giving that shit up. You know what I'm saying?
No, grandpa bought this shit back in 1912.
2, 3 grandpas died, might be buried on the property. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it can't get that up.
Yeah,
you
ain't going nowhere.
You still gotta be there. You could you know.
Hey man, plus them niggas want to be with the whites anyway. They love hanging with the whites now and having white girlfriends and like how can you feel that comfortable in Mississippi doing all that shit with the whites, man?
Yeah, they never allowed that back then. Come
on, man. And they said Nolan had a bad little white bitch out there.
Oh man, somebody girl.
Yeah, ain't no telling what could have happened to that dude, man. Ain't no telling, man.
So what the grand jury gonna do, man?
Yeah, man, they gotta go. They gotta do the same thing that the family's doing. They gonna subpoena the phone records. They're gonna look at the autopsy, and they're gonna make a decision on what the fuck happened to him. The red bruising behind his neck, deep in the back of his skull.
Yeah.
He got hit with something, or he was choked out with something.
So did y'all hear that the GPS that call that they made?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? That shit sound crazy, man.
That's stupid, ain't it?
The motherfuckers who said, "Is he dead? Is he dead?"
He dead, Nolan.
Yeah,
Nolan.
they was yelling for him like something happened to him, like he fell off the boat.
And then the same motherfucker said that everything was fine when we left him. We left. He was just fine. But you talking about, are you dead, motherfucker? Now you guys are all. Benjamin Crump said they want the death penalty and yeah, shit like that. Them niggas talking crazy, man.
Let me see if I can find that one. That was crazy when I heard. I said, "Is this AI or what the fuck going on right here?"
Oh, there ain't no AI, man. This shit going
Everybody
down.
heard this and ain't nobody arrested. Something going weird.
So what are you doing? You saying that there was a telephone recording or something?
Man, so one of the
Go ahead,
boys, one of the boys that I think that may have killed Nolan or had something to do with it. His stepmom is a judge.
I heard something about the judges and all that. I heard about that stuff.
He's a judge. So judges know the district attorney.
Of course.
They work together.
They work, yeah, of course.
They're in the same office.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And the district attorney kisses the judge's ass every day.
You got damn right.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
So we need that autopsy to come back clean, buddy. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. That happens all the time, probably.
Yeah. Especially in Mississippi.
Check this out. Your granddad used to do it for me, motherfucker.
Yep. There you
do
go.
it for him.
And my granddaddy killed his granddaddy.
We're thinking.
This morning, frantic call from the boat Nolan Wells was supposed to have taken to shore after celebrating.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
This morning, more audio of the frantic call from the boat Nolan Wells was supposed to have taken to shore after celebrating July 4th with friends on a remote barrier island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
And what do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
The caller told the dispatcher everyone aboard was unhurt and noted he and the passengers were young.
There are 0 adults on board. Nobody here is over the age of 21.
Documents obtained by ABC News show that boat set off for Horn Island just before 10 a.m. the morning of July 4th. Wells and his friends arrived at 11:14. For the next 5 hours, the boat was stationary until it left at 4:31 p.m. without Wells, moving at no more than 4 knots. Whatever problem the teens reported was resolved about an hour later at 5:25 when vessel regains normal operation and begins accelerating at 30 to 35 knots. Friends said they did not abandon Wells. Rather, the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources reported his friends saying Wells was in the company of an unknown female and that he chose to remain at the island. As searchers began scanning the island and surrounding waters, this email obtained by ABC News shows the preliminary information they were given, describing Wells as a black male, 6'1", 180 pounds, wearing shorts only. The Marine Patrol listed his alcohol intake as heavy. The state's autopsy, including the results of toxicology tests, is pending.
As long as we continue to remember him, his light will continue to shine through us all. Nolan, we love you.
So what, they're trying to say that he drowned on the boat?
Fight for you.
Wells was laid to rest last week. A source tells ABC News on the day of the funeral, his mother sent his friends legal notice to expect a lawsuit, instructing them to preserve evidence and not to delete anything on their phones. Nothing further from the Wells about those impending lawsuits. Meanwhile, the district attorney has asked for patience in the investigation, saying minimal releases of information are meant to protect the integrity of the case. Those have provided no timeline for when it will.
Yeah, right.
Well, probably because there's so much international or national pressure.
What it looked like.
They're probably gonna throw a couple patsies out there.
A couple what?
Somebody got to get it. They're gonna probably throw some patsies out.
Oh yeah, somebody got to get it.
Yeah.
Somebody got to go down for it.
Yeah. And it probably won't be the people who did it.
Yep.
Crazy.
Somebody got to. We begging for a hanging. Somebody got to get hanged.
Pretty much.
Somebody got to get hung.
Yep.
Yes,
That's
sir.
crazy.
And probably not gonna be. They're gonna pull off some Forrest Gump type motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey man, this was the same shit that was happening, man, 500-600 years ago, man. And it's the same type of justice, bro. But it's just in the courtroom. It's not in the motherfucking arena. It's not on the
also in
battlefield.
places. Yeah, it's also in places below the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh, okay.
They
Hey,
ain't
hey,
forgot.
hey, so tell me, have y'all heard about all the other black young kids that came up dead last
No,
last couple of months?
no.
But you talking about DC? Look, man, I looked for that story, man. They said on July the 19th. I don't know if these are ones that came up there, but on July the 19th, 36 young women came up missing in DC.
On one day?
One day, man. I can't find none of this shit.
You
But they
saw it
said
before?
this shit, black girls too. 36 of them.
They taking this shit off, man. Listen to me. It's some shit going on, bro. Some shit going on. We gotta protect our women right now. Our
Let me see if them brothers talk about it.
women.
Yeah.
We
It's
here
going
in
crazy,
California.
bro.
In California, that shit ain't happening like that. Motherfuckers get smoked playing that shit.
I know it was months ago. I seen a female, I forgot what it was on, man. A female vacuuming her car out and everything. She washing her car, drying it off, vacuuming it out. And two dudes jumped out of the car that was parked on the side of her trying to kidnap her. That shit go down, man. These
Wow.
dudes had masks on. They tried to get her, man. She fought them off.
Damn.
It was a Honda parked on the side of her with dark tinted windows all the time while she vacuuming her shit out and everything.
Yeah, human trafficking is a real thing.
Yeah. She was a young girl too, about 22.
Oh, man, she was aware. She was smart, huh?
Yeah, she started hitting them with the vacuum cleaner thing and yelling and hollering and shit.
Making noise, yeah.
Look, one jumped out the back seat with a mask on. The other one couldn't get her. The other one tried to jump out. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, then I was watching these masks. They say a lot of white people use it. Y'all believe that shit? The black masks, you can get them. I think get them. They say it's big on TikTok, man.
Yeah,
So
I don't
motherfuckers be
see.
robbing people, busting on people with them.
I ain't see nobody with one though, but I guess you'll never know if motherfucker got one on, huh?
Hell no, especially if you can't see them good.
Yeah, especially if you just living your life, walking through, doing regular shit, you never know.
That's crazy.
Well, I personally think there's a small percentage, like
a little groups doing that.
Yeah, it's a small percentage of some just real, hating ass motherfuckers that don't want to see the world the way that their granddaddies didn't want to see the world. And they just trying to get their own little, little justice or, they're trying to if you ask me, they didn't want to start a race war, right? Long ago. And I think a bunch of sides want that, you know what I'm saying? But I think, that's I don't see that ever. Me personally, I don't see it happen. Just on statistically.
Hey, switching gears real quick, just for a second. Y'all been hearing what's been happening to that Judd the Builder motherfucker?
Nah, what's been going on with you?
They say he been getting raped in prison.
You're kidding me.
I'm not, bro.
By who? The Aryans? By the Aryans?
No.
By
Some
niggas?
big black, some big black. They even gave a nigga's name. I can't think of the nigga name. It was Stanley or something like that. Them niggas hit me.
And the Aryan Nation is letting that happen?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm hearing.
I couldn't hear you.
Google they say Chud the Builder getting raped in prison.
Wow.
Who?
Chud. Oh boy, that was antagonizing all the blacks, calling them niggas and chimps and shit. Say you chipping out.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Big Nazi white boy. Mustache, goofy motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, he asked for that shit, right?
Yeah, he got 50 years.
They gave him 50 years?
50 fucking years. And the money. So look, so the Aryan Nation raised the money to bail him out. But the judge revoked it. Like, you can't accept no hate money. You can't accept anything that has to deal with you are gonna incite a race riot in America, bro. We gotta make an example out of you, put you on ice. Cause you're doing a lot. You got niggas riled up like never before.
He didn't get sentenced yet. Yeah, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Did he get sentenced already?
No, he ain't got sentenced yet.
But he faces 15 to 60.
15 to, that's what it say?
Yeah.
Wow. He gonna get 50, bro. Because he shot the black dude. He incited the shit. Black dude felt threatened when he seen the gun. So they got into a fight. Who's to say who punched who? But it wound up with him shooting the black guy in the leg.
Well, it is attempted murder.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
And it's labeled as a hate crime, too.
There you go. It definitely is a hate crime.
Yeah, because these niggas be chipping out.
Yeah. So isn't that like automatic something? Automatic time?
Yeah. I think it's 25 years.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Flip, check that out for the hate crime shit.
Okay, the hate crime.
Yeah. What's the punishment?
Well, on attempted murder.
So he was, didn't they raise like a couple $100,000 for him or something like that? They raised money for him or something, right?
Yeah, they did.
So then why did he bail out?
Oh, no, they denied his bail.
Why?
Oh, talk about that money again, huh?
I thought he had bail. He just needed money.
They wouldn't allow him to accept the little GoFundMe shit that the Nazis had formed for him. They didn't accept it. It wasn't the money. I guess the money has to be in good faith. Something with the money. I don't know. Something with the money wasn't right. So he had the money. Had the money.
It was through crowdsourcing, right? Crowdfunding.
Yeah.
So what they trace people's, or they know who put money up?
No, bro. You gotta talk to the feds about that. That's out of my wheelhouse.
Right.
You know, but I know what they said in the reports that they denied he got a bail. I think it was 1.5. And I don't quote me on that. It might be 1. But I know it was up there.
Remember he had a bail. He was having to get like 10 different bail bondsmen or something like that, right?
Yeah, he's not gonna do
that.
They revoked this. They revoked the bail.
Why?
I don't know. Research it. Nigga ask, why did they revoke Chuck Bill? Google, why did they revoke Chuck
Revoke his bail, yeah.
Yeah, then we can answer that question.
Go for it,
Google it.
My hands are busy right now. I'm just chilling. I'm too lazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Google it.
I got my feet up and shit. Finally, after all day, nigga, you know I'm about
to CHUD.
Oh, I know how Chud.
No, yeah. I'm telling Big Flip how to spell it.
Yeah. What you want me to look up?
Why did his bail get revoked?
Oh, okay.
Cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. Remember that movie?
I ain't seen it.
When we was kids, like in the 80s or the 90s, they had a movie called Chud.
Oh, okay.
Called Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller. And
well, maybe that's what he took his name from.
That's what I thought at first. Is that his real name?
I don't know anything about this motherfucker. I'm
a Google right now.
Juneteenth, I know y'all put a little something on the grill when y'all saw this. Whenever.
Let me see. That's a long one. Evoke. Shortest one, let's see, Bell Temps. This might be the same one.
Happy Juneteenth. I know y'all put a little something on the grill when y'all saw this. Whenever I see an update on the Chud the Builder case, I like talking to you guys about it because not only do you guys get excited because something bad is happening to him, but you seem to be actively rooting for his downfall. So let's do Happy Juneteenth. I know y'all put a little something on the grill when y'all saw this. Whenever I see an update on the Chud the Builder case, I like talking to you guys about it because not only do you guys get excited because something bad is happening to him, but you
That is
seem
where
to
he
be
got his name from.
rooting for his downfall. So let's do a Chud the Builder update. And each fact I learn about this case gets worser and worser. On the day Chud the Builder was charged with attempted murder, he had court at 9 a.m. on a separate civil case, a debt collection case where he allegedly owed a company $3,300. Then he came back to court property 4 hours later after he missed the 9 a.m. court date with a gun. To be clear, a courthouse is very famously one of the few places in the American South where you definitely cannot have a gun, and he decided to bring one anyway. Then he fired that gun approximately 7 times, almost killed a man, and some of the bullets hit the courthouse wall. So when his bond was snatched the other day on his open criminal case, I was not surprised. Now, to clarify, I am not talking about the $1 million bond. He still has that one, although having a bond you can't pay might be worse than having no bond at all, because while the judge technically gave him a bond, the judge made it almost impossible to pay, requiring 10 bond companies to sign off on it. And so far, only 2 have agreed. So it's kind of like the equivalent of the judge originally granted bond in the misdemeanor case, but after Chud the Builder got arrested like a day later for attempted murder, prosecutors came back and said, yeah, let's go ahead and snatch that bond, revoked. So the judge reviewed his social media post and said, yeah, actually, you do have to sit down. As the Tennessean wrote in their coverage, the judge looked at this video and it said, it is only proper escalation. It's inevitable, Chud the Builder said in one video, talking about how he thought he'd end up shooting a black person. Just imagine the headline, Chud the Builder kills a black man. It's almost like it's going to happen. And then days later, he is charged with shooting a black man multiple times. Now, this may sound surprising, but when you're out on bond in one case and then you get arrested on a second case, that may or may not have negative consequences for the first case. But my absolute favorite part of all of this is that people on the internet are calling him the modern day Rosa Parks, a freedom fighter, if you will. Well, I guess he is fighting for his freedom, but that's not really how a Rosa Parks comparison works. Don't forget to like and follow for more updates. Happy.
So his name.
Whenever I see an update on the Builder case, I like talking to you guys about.
His name did come from the movie Chud, and then some guy Bob the Builder or something. So yes, it is Chud, cannibalistic humanoid. Can't believe that.
Weird motherfucker, man.
It seemed like a psyop to me. That's the first thing I thought.
Bullshit, huh?
I mean, it's just like, is that guy Bob or whatever? I don't know. It's like, yeah, it is. Everything is to make everything about race right now, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. They're trying to make everybody polarized. I'm black, you're white, fuck you. But we from Cali, my nigga, so it's different. But yeah, isn't that guy from Tennessee or something like that?
I'm sure where the motherfuckers from.
Chud?
Didn't all that happen in Tennessee or something? It's like these southern states.
I'm not sure what state, but I know motherfuckers had enough of this motherfucking way.
Man.
Hey man, you see that bullshit with Charleston White, dog?
What did I do?
Y'all didn't see what happened? It's a video, man. So he talking shit to, I guess he went out to what's that nigga in the South? He's like the Godfather of the South. What's that nigga name?
Oh, Houston. Jay Prince.
Jay Prince. And Jay Prince Jr. has a little spot he was at.
Yeah.
He was like, nigga, I showed up and y'all niggas didn't do nothing. Y'all niggas is hoes.
Yeah.
Do what the fuck I want to do, y'all. And he talking shit to these niggas. So he hop in the car. He tell the nigga, man, get the fuck out of here. So the niggas is leaving. Nigga take a shot at the car. Pow, pow. He said, was that a gun? He said, nigga, it ain't firecrackers. That nigga called the police immediately. Went straight to the police station.
Yeah, that nigga said I got the feds on him.
Yeah.
Isn't that his whole thing?
The niggas could not resist. You supposed to just let him go. You know he got a camera rolling. You can't touch this motherfucker, man.
Hey, man, shit, they said one of them unmanned cars is following them, recording.
Wow.
What's the I know we got them out here, they call
Yeah, we got
Windmo or something like that.
Yeah, them little Waymo. Them motherfuckers
Waymo.
everywhere in LA. You can
Yeah, they
program
say
that motherfucker,
yeah, they
man.
say Houston got them too.
They everywhere in LA.
And they got cameras too.
Man, they got
I mean,
cameras.
that's
I
how they
mean, a
drive.
million cameras. The best cameras in the world on the motherfucker.
That's how they drive. They use the cameras.
Man, yeah, yes, sir. All kind of sensors, yep.
Yeah.
You right.
So it's those little Waymos, and it's those
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, they got them in Houston too. They got them out there in Houston.
And they got those little robots that do your food delivery that get stuck on the curb.
Hey, yeah, that's crazy too.
That's stupid as hell.
I see China got the drones delivering food.
Yeah.
They got them out here too, huh? They got them out here for the Amazon.
But drones?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. If you in a certain area close to the place where the little factory, you can get one dropped off tonight. You can order that motherfucker.
Facts.
Crazy.
Facts. Right now.
That's crazy technology.
Big motherfuckers too. Big motherfuckers
Get it
too.
now. Get it now. You can get it now, nigga.
1 hour, nigga. 1 hour.
What's up, brother Zoe? How you feeling tonight, fam?
Oh man, same old, man. I had my little cousin's funeral, and man, it's crazy. Like I don't want it to end, you know, because once you stop celebrating the funeral, that's when it ends, you know.
Man.
And I'm trying to make it not end, you know.
Oh man, listen to me,
Man,
brother.
that's deep.
Listen to me. It's the beginning because now you start to think about like me. I find myself like thinking about things my grandpa told me and him talked about and things he told me. You know what I'm saying? I could just hear I could just hear his voice in my head. You know what I'm saying? When I'm thinking about doing some bullshit, I can hear him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So this is the beginning, man, because now you gotta live a part of hers with you, part of my grandpa's with me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta live. You know what I'm saying? A godly way, like he always asked us and wanted us to do. So that's what I'm trying to do, dog. I ain't perfect, but I just, you know what I'm saying? I know my grandpa, he's still with me, man. He's gonna always be with us. You know what I'm saying? People,
Memories, yeah.
when they pass away, man, that's just the beginning, man.
Yeah, he was the first person. He was the first person that I felt dead.
Man.
Yeah, I never felt nobody dead, and it felt like lifeless.
Yes, sir. It's over. As far as the physical.
Yeah, it's like it was like hard, like wood. Yeah, he had like a hard wood. I touched his hand.
Yes, sir.
It was like hard wood, man.
That wasn't him.
Yeah,
that was a spacesuit.
I just hate dealing with.
Yeah, that energy.
Yeah, man. It's like I don't know what the fuck they do with that embalming fluid or whatever, but it was like everything was inflated to like rock, like it was like stone. It was like stone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was just it was a weird feeling. It wasn't
him.
It wasn't life.
Man. Yeah. Hey, so do they got any leads in that case?
Yeah, we found out who did it. She in jail.
What?
She in jail. Yeah, let me see. I'll send you.
So he got murdered?
Yeah, he got murdered. She did a hit and run.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she did a hit and run. She killed my cousin, man.
He was walking or something?
He was on one of them
e-bikes.
And she was driving drunk off buzz balls. in the SUV and hit him and left the scene.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how she did it. Yeah, she right here. Yeah.
So they caught her though.
Yeah, they caught her, but they making it seem like she turned herself in, but she didn't turn herself in. We figured her out. I'm gonna send you the driver and the passenger. So
Oh, they was the
passenger,
passenger?
it was crazy when it started unfolding. Her and the passenger was on somebody's Ring camera, and the passenger was saying, "We need to go and tell somebody what we did." And the driver was like, "Nah, I'm like, like so, like for whatever it's worth, the driver, the the passenger was trying to, like, the passenger was trying to
do right."
Yeah,
Wow.
I just sent it to you right now. The
Oh,
driver got the ABC 30 on, and then the
oh
pass.
no! You got to send it. Terrell out of here, man. You got to send it to the Greenlight show.
Yeah, I sent it to the Greenlight show.
Okay.
Your phone?
Let me see.
Yeah. I just sent it to you right now.
Okay. I'm looking. I don't see it though. I see the two messages Brother Cool sent earlier. Shoot. I don't see it, Brother Zoe.
Lontero, right?
No. The Greenlight show.
The little chat window thing.
Yeah, the chat thing.
Posing for
Uncle
everybody.
Flip.
Terrell out of here.
How I sent it to
Uncle
the
Flip.
He hit Hennessy Friday out.
Oh, and I created a new
Uncle Flip.
message for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you.
All right.
Oh, it's
I
good.
don't know if you know the answer to this.
You talking kind of slow tonight, son.
Dad, I do not want to hear that. I don't want to hear it.
You got that. It's Hennessy Fridays.
Uncle Flip, I got a question for you.
Oh man, is it a tough one?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I have to probably answer it later, man.
Well, nah, you might be able to answer it right now.
All right, go spit that.
So, Grandpa came up with your name. What does Montero mean? What did he come up with that name?
No. Your grandma came up with that name.
Really? So, what does that
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Can you explain that?
Oh
That
no, I can't
because you know what
explain it. You gotta
I
ask
was
your
literally
grandma.
I was thinking about. I'm like, man, Montero. I got a unique name. My name is Kanan. That's a very unique name too. I've never heard nobody else named Montero.
Yes, sir. I heard from Montero, but not Lontero. Yeah.
I've never heard
Yeah.
Montero before. I don't
Your
know what that
grandma,
means.
look, your grandma, I'm talking about your grandma, your mom, your dad's mom, my sister created my name. Came up with my name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grandma Carolyn, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was thinking about it like Carolyn, you know what I'm saying, Montero. And then Uncle JT, you know what I'm saying, this is James. It's like a normal name, but it's like y'all got like unique names, you know? Like
Oh yeah.
I had to sit there.
Brother Zoe, which one you want me to share, man? Sorry about that, Kano.
Yeah.
It's I see one story of a woman turned herself in.
Yeah.
Weeks out. Okay, that's her. Black girl, huh?
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Pop my cousin, man.
What happened?
Yeah.
She
killed. Oh.
Hit and run.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Hit and run, man.
But I don't know why it won't come up now, man. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me see. I see it in the chat, but I can't get it up. On what thing is that?
The one with the ABC 30, that's the driver, and the other one, the passenger.
Wow. See, I'm trying to get it on the screen. It won't pop up. No. But I see him though. I see the
Hey,
case.
Greenlight show. Hey, Greenlight show.
31-year-old.
Hey, Greenlight show. Greenlight show.
Talk to your friends. That's gonna make you.
These are my friends, my family. Hey, Greenlight show. I gotta share something with y'all real quick. Breaking news. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie. My lady, she done made some nachos for her for dinner. She just gonna have to eat that for herself. I'm gonna have to eat something else, man. I don't know what she thought. We were supposed to be sharing some nachos, but it don't look like I can. I don't even think I can get up in there, man. I'm gonna be something else.
Well, first you gotta taste it before you start being all
Nah.
uppity, man.
Dad,
That's ridiculous.
Dad. No. If I taste anything on this one right here, it's gonna be gone. Yes, please, 2 or 3 hot dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it looks good, huh?
Oh yeah, I can't touch that, man. I don't know why she thought we could share that. No, we can't even share that one. Green Light Show. Mm-mm. She gonna have to enjoy that one. I'm gonna have to eat something else.
Let's see. I can't get the story to go, man. I'm still trying to share it too. Nope, it won't go. Pop Charleston White ass on here. Charleston White, J Prince, still going down.
Yeah. Somebody gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charleston, why he needs to just, I mean, what is he trying to do?
What shit, Whack? I've been hearing that new shit about Whack. That motherfucker. They said that Whack case when he said Big U them try to get him, he said that's in a federal case. I heard people saying that's in a federal case now. Because Big U got new charges and shit.
Yeah, Big U about to do double life.
But Big U got charges because he tried to kill somebody or something?
No, he tried to pay some inmates.
Right now.
Right, to take somebody out, right?
Yeah, and one of the inmates squealed on him to get the fuck out of jail or get some time reduced or get something. He got something out of it.
But I thought that Big U was winning most of his procedural and all that kind of stuff.
Well, it's over now. This right here threw all that out the water, dog.
Why?
Intimidating witnesses. Oh my God, man! They got this dude on. Google it.
Yeah, no, it's a whole bunch of shit.
It's over, man.
Hey, sorry about that, brother Zoe. I couldn't get that picture up. I'm finna try to find this Big U shit. They got some new charges though.
Oh man, his money gonna run out. His son got some money.
It's over. It's over for Big U.
You know what though? His son played for the Chargers, and he
Dad.
got a nice little fat contract over there. So
Dad.
he got enough. He got $20 million to throw. That's what it costs.
But he's representing.
Get out of jail. $20 million. He can get out of jail, man, for that.
Hey, wait. Time out. Wait. Hey, guys, fellas, please. Can slow talking Kano say something?
You said, can you
about Big U?
Go ahead, fam.
Hey. I don't know why his old stupid ass thought that he could just be in jail talking to motherfuckers like everybody that's not gonna be with him ain't informants. Why is his old ass that know all the he know all the tricks in the he know all the tricks
shot caller?
Dad, he knows all the tricks under the sun. How did he fall for that?
His head got to the best of him.
How did he fall for that?
Ego.
He fell for the oldest bag in the trick with his dumb ass.
Ice-T got a song called "You Played Yourself."
Yep,
and I appreciate it.
It's the ego. It's the ego.
Just like Keefy D, that nigga played himself.
Yeah, he went on Black TV, you know.
But how did he? How did
I seen Tupac hanging out the window. That nigga said, I seen Tupac hanging out the window.
Yeah.
And he said, when we start shooting, that nigga start breakdancing.
Yeah, all that shit.
He did say that. I was real stupid.
Yeah.
So can we all agree that he fell for the oldest trick in the book?
Who?
The
Big U.
fame.
Big
Big
U?
U?
The fame. They all fall for the fame.
Yeah,
They all
Big
want to
U.
be famous.
This nigga Big U ain't even in prison yet, and he orchestrating niggas to get killed with his
No, he
families.
is in prison. He's
Like
already
like
Right
they
now. Right
like
now.
they're
He
not informing.
talking about he in the holding cell. He in the federal holding
He
center.
still has open cases.
Downtown.
He
Yeah.
ain't his little shit ain't done. This nigga in there with niggas with his cellies and we're telling them trying to put hits on niggas,
Man,
and
that
them
nigga
niggas is informing the whole time.
yeah, crazy. Eddie Boy from Rolling 60 said about 60 niggas snitched on Big U. 60. He said, and he a Rolling 60 ex-member. He said about 60 niggas done snitched on that nigga.
Wow. They
That's
come.
crazy.
Operation Big Draws.
Big draws, yep.
And new at
They
4
couldn't wait to see that Sean.
charges against a man known as Big U. He is accused of running a criminal enterprise in South LA while collecting millions of dollars in anti-gang money. Eugene Henley Jr. has been in federal custody for more than a year now. And prosecutors at this point say he tried to have a witness taken out. NBC4 investigative reporter Eric Leonard has been following this case since the beginning. He joins us live with an update. Eric.
Hi, Colleen. Well, federal prosecutors say this was a plot hatched from inside jail, where they say Henley was trying to pay other inmates to go after and attack a key witness. This allegedly happened last month while Henley was awaiting trial on conspiracy, racketeering, and fraud charges. This is Eugene Henley Jr. in a sketch from one of his initial appearances in federal court after he was arrested last year. Part of the initial case accused him of diverting public and
I don't know
donor
why the niggas is gonna flee the country.
programs
Their
and
job.
enriching himself. The Fed say
They're gonna
while
turn
he
himself in.
himself as a reformed gang leader working to prevent violence, in reality, he was still a shot caller on the streets, running a large criminal organization.
Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang and other gangs here in Los Angeles to intimidate businesses and individuals in our communities.
Now, 17 months after that arrest, the feds have brought new charges, alleging that Henley hatched a plot from behind bars to take out a witness against him. A superseding indictment unsealed today says on June 10th, last month, Henley offered to pay 2 inmates to kill or harm victim 1 in order to prevent that person from testifying.
Damn.
There are other new charges that allege Henley was involved in moving women across state lines for prostitution in 2022 and 2023, and that he filed a fraudulent application for a COVID-19 disaster loan. Henley's organizations received millions of dollars in public
they're trying to stick you with everything.
anti-gang programs in South Los Angeles, much of it funneled through the mayor's office and its gang reduction and youth development program. Henley's defense lawyer says his client
But he robbed the government too, huh?
all of these charges.
Yeah, that's why they own him too. He was getting that government money.
Write anything
Getting
down.
that government money, making a fool out of them.
Government money to further his racketeering.
Wow.
Yeah, they talking about how he did Future, chased him around the airport, and got that money.
But I heard that was fake.
Nah, they saying that shit real. Whack, that nigga Whack even testified he was there.
But
I mean, he ain't testified. He been talking about it for a minute.
But I thought Whack was saying that, and it turned out to not be true.
Nah, he said Whack said that shit. He can't deny that unless he just lying. He said.
So then why isn't Whack in the indictment?
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Everybody on Whack like, nigga, you the informant. You the informant, nigga.
Biggest snitch.
He's a snitch. You always say that, but is there any proof of that? You can't just say it.
Look, though, this is what I'm trying to say. Big U was getting charged for some shit Whack said about a year or two ago, talking about how they call Future and give him that money for Trick. He even put Trick involved, from Detroit. Yep, he put like Future owed Trick some money, and me and Big U went and got it.
Wow. So
called him and Sierra.
So I'm saying, if Whack is saying all these things, but he's not in the indictment. But there's what 60 other people in it.
Yeah.
What is it a racket? Is it a RICO?
But this is a new indictment, so I don't know if they're gonna get whacked. But this is a new one. This is about Future. This is the new one.
Is it a RICO?
Yeah, all this shit was a RICO, I think.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
And Wax not involved in RICO?
No.
Why?
Check in. You gotta check in. That's what it's about.
I'm saying, but what's the official reason why he's not in the RICO? He was doing all this shit with him.
Oh, because remember, Wack was a victim too. I think that's coming up too. Wack said they surrounded him and caught him and his wife together.
Right, that's what I thought too, right? Oh, so then maybe he's not involved in the RICO because he got beat up or whatever, extorted or something.
Yeah.
Huh. But he's saying he chased that dude around the airport, and the airports are federal building, federal.
That nigga's. If you let Wack tell the story, he said he's finna jump out of the hangar thing. That's how scared he was. There wasn't no airplane there. He's finna jump out of there and land on the ground.
Who, Future?
Future. He said that's how fast Future left Sierra and everything. He was with whatever her name is, Sierra.
So Big U was there?
Yeah. Big U and some more goons.
And Wack.
Yep. Wack was there too. Wack trying to say like, nigga, he spotted her first. Like, ain't that old girl Sierra that Future mess with? Did he see Future?
So that Wack was a goon then too.
Yes, sir. But he ain't in jail. But he ain't a part of the original indictment. The original indictment didn't have this case on him.
Because wasn't the original indictment about that kid getting killed or something like that?
Shit, the original indictment probably is over Nipsey, all that shit, but they ain't brung that out yet either.
So, but I thought it was about like his son's friend got murdered
out there in Vegas. Yeah,
because he dissed him on the record, right?
Yeah, he was a rapper too.
Right, he did a record.
He killed him. Yeah, killed him.
They killed him.
Supposed to be some DNA. That's what the feds picked him up first for. They was getting his DNA and shit. He been picked up. This was his third time getting picked up as the feds been on him. And that's why Eddie Boy and Wack and 600 them keep saying Big U knew the feds was listening to his phone, but he still was doing dirt, talking to niggas on that phone.
Wow. Dirty business.
Oh shit. Huh.
Dirty dog.
So what, they're trying to say that he killed Nip or something?
Yeah, they trying to tie him into that too. That's later on in the game. That's coming too.
See, he the shot caller. He the shot caller. So he's the one that told, what's that nigga Shitty Cuz?
Put the green light.
He put the green light on him for Shitty Cuz, and he took it.
And that's because Nip wasn't breaking him off with these fought or some other shit, right?
They were saying that the nigga was a bunch of the young Crips was looking up more to Nip there.
Yeah, Nip was taking the crown shit. Yeah, he was finna run the city. I mean, run the hood.
And it's like, oh, this nigga ain't the leader. I'm the leader, nigga.
Nigga, I'm way tougher and run him, beat him up, everything. Beat his daddy, him up, everybody up.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Black Sam, all them niggas.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, it was that bully shit though. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But but the whole thing with the check-in, when I first seeing that, I was like, nigga, y'all in trouble. Y'all telling niggas to check in, it's finna go bad, nigga.
It's about to go bad.
No, I remember hearing about that years back too, thinking, yeah, that's not gonna end well.
No.
Hey, Dad, can you hear me?
That's extortion right there, boy.
Right there.
Yeah, I can hear you, son.
Hi.
Check in. What you mean?
Kai not here.
I said Michelle said hi, Dad.
Oh, hi, Michelle.
Hey, they wasn't making too many white people check in though, but they was making all the rappers, the athletes check in. You got the basketball players, football players. They was doing Shaq bad.
Extorting them niggas, man.
How much did they charge when you come check in?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
Pay for a little protection.
So what? So niggas would actually run around with him, walk around with him, protecting him.
Yeah, they say the game was so cold, nigga. You come in LAX or something like that, they already know where you going. Know what motel you in, all that shit. When you check it in, yeah, like nigga, you ain't even holler, nigga. You in town, didn't say nothing about it.
Right.
Yeah, that T.I. story, all that shit gonna come out too. Watch. They done got T.I., his son, all that shit.
For what?
Oh, not checking in. I think yeah, shit, Big U called T.I. one time, like, man, why you got nephew out here? You didn't call me and all. Big U talked about this shit.
Yeah, nigga, something can happen to your son out here, nigga. You not
Yo,
checking
man, chicken and
in.
waffles.
He said that shit on TV.
Man, said that on somebody podcast.
Yeah, nigga.
Wow.
You gotta check in, dog.
He even said that shit about Nipsey. I had to punch him up, or what I had to. He was talking about that whole shit. I had to punch him up. His brother came out shooting a gun. He went to jail and all that. He was talking about all that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's wicked. Whack on the internet. I told y'all niggas Big U's a big stupid motherfucker. How's he gonna be trying to put
he
out
talking
hits when
big.
you know you in the he talking bad
Oh,
about
he
that.
talking crazy right now. Now he's the he on top of this podcast shit right now.
Yeah. Hey, but that's the same shit he talked about Suge. He said Suge was a big stupid motherfucker. How y'all let this nigga? He said the same shit about Suge. Now he's saying it about Big U. Like, y'all let these stupid niggas run something? I don't understand it.
So now he got both his spots.
Well, both of their spots. That sounds crazy too. Okay.
I'm just
Man,
joking.
hey man, so y'all think he really working with the feds and that's why he's avoiding all this bullshit?
But they've been saying that for years, but ain't nobody show no as he said. I mean, in
Or
reality,
or do you think he's smart enough just not to get his hands dirty? He's just close, but he's not crossing the line. Is
but there
that
ain't no
considered
paperwork.
smart?
You can't say for certain because you can't see no paperwork. But
Man,
there are some
paperwork gonna
questions.
come out. It's coming out, dog.
Eventually.
The questionable things would be this, right? He had some charges in Texas or some shit, guns, and then nothing ever came of that.
Assault rifle. Yeah.
So that would be like, huh? And don't mess with Texas, right?
Yes,
So
sir. That's what we've been hearing all our life.
yeah. So you gotta. Maybe the charges are still pending, or he's still dealing with that. But that would be public, I imagine. But I don't know. I mean, of course it'd be public, but still. I mean, you can't say niggas a snitch because But to me, the one kid, he dry snitched. What's his name? He dry snitched. YG, right? What's his name?
Punchy B, the blind dude.
Right. He dry snitched that dude.
Oh, I don't know, but because I don't see him and YG kicking it every day. Because Munchie said whoever killed Draco the ruler, he kick it and drink with him all the time.
Right, and so that guy.
That's what he said.
Yes,
he
sir.
said that. Yeah, he said that.
That's crazy. That's basically telling on somebody.
Oh man, he said it on No Jumper. Nigga, come on now.
All the places
really ain't supposed to say nothing over there.
If you go on No Jumper, there's a good chance you're going to prison.
Or get shot up.
Or beat up or whatever. Graham Mason. Adam Graham Mason.
Adam 12.
Uh-huh. But you can't really be mad at that guy because you got all these brothers going on there crashing out. I mean, how much does he even pay them? Like a couple $100? Did they get money? They get paid?
Couple of $100, couple of hundred. That's what I was hearing. They get about $300 or $400 a little thing. Sit down.
So
I don't know if it's more. I don't know if it's more now, but that's what they were saying. The Ed Hefe dude was getting when he first came.
And he's locked up now too, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
These niggas, man, they tripping, man.
They're trying to give him bad time or what?
Murder shit.
Oh shit. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
At a taco truck, nigga.
Damn.
I heard it wasn't a taco truck.
Taco truck like 2 o'clock in the morning. And everybody trying to get something to eat.
I heard that was false. I heard it was really at like in front of his dispensary in a parking lot or some shit. And the guy got DP'd and died. And the guy was older, like he's like in his 50s. And he got DP'd and then died.
Yep.
Got it on,
That was the story too. That he whooped on the dude. He whooped on him. They were stomping him out.
Wow.
Got DP'd him. And
One of his big homies.
Stomping a nigga out on the DP is stupid, ain't it?
Yeah, that's your big homie. The nigga was in his
Nigga,
50s.
when I make it in the gang, I'm gonna kill you, nigga. If you stomping me out.
Nah, look, they stumped out their big homie. He was in his 50s. That was whack. You know, whack clowning about that too. Like, nigga, y'all was beating on a senior citizen, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got his car on video or some shit.
Crazy work.
That's pretty. Yeah. But they gotta. But I think he came out saying, I saw some shit like he wasn't
Yeah, he
participating.
said he wasn't one of the active motherfuckers, but if you put himself there, I guess that's kind of tricky too. You got to sit it out if you ain't gonna tell who was there, nigga.
Right, exactly. So you gotta. There it is. You can't say who did it, but he didn't do it, so he's gonna get it.
Did the video get analyzed or whatever? I think somebody said somebody was recording that shit.
Because then it should be accessory to murder, not murder.
Sitting around watching a nigga get stumped out?
Yeah, but if you didn't touch him, you didn't do it. It's just accessory. You didn't commit the act. You just were there. You didn't stop it. You didn't participate. Maybe he egged it on. I don't know. But I don't know what they got. If he egged it on, then that's probably a different charge, right? What would that one be?
I don't know. Shit tricky with this bullshit anyway. Like, it's your homie. Why stomp him out, nigga? He hit the ground. You should get a little pass or something up.
Especially if he's a big homie and he's older. He's older.
Yeah. Got all little ailments.
Yeah, you should just excommunicate him or whatever that shit is. Just kick him out the hood.
Yeah, you can't come around here no more, man.
Yeah,
I guess he's like, fuck that, nigga. I got grandbabies, everything around here. All right, nigga, we catch you again. We finna DP your ass. I don't know. Stupid shit, though. Crazy, I mean.
Stupid, man.
Yeah. Especially when the boy, shit, he was doing his thing on YouTube for a minute.
He's good.
Yeah, he was growing, I mean. A little music, he was bringing his songs out, too.
Well, his perspective was good. Like and he was positive too. He wasn't trying to push no negative shit. So that was, I would listen to him from now and again because he was saying some positive shit. He was saying like, don't be in the streets. This life ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's part of the problem. He's out here trying to teach young people to not be getting caught up. The system don't like that shit. Let's get your ass caught up there.
Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
No, I'm making sure you're still there.
Yeah, I think everybody falling asleep on his own.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here in a minute.
The ice like a motherfucker, huh?
Man.
That tequila got you in the belly, my dude.
And I haven't even eaten it yet. I'm waiting on my lady. She about to pull up.
Okay.
Man.
No fall asleep yet, boy.
Nah, we about to have a late night or something.
But it's a late night, man.
Well, shit, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the next damn day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to get up in the morning and go get my grandson.
Where's he at?
In Pasadena. We about to go to Hurricane Harbor.
Oh shit, that's all fun. You gonna love that.
Yeah. Want to go to Hurricane Harbor. Me and
How old is he?
little man tomorrow.
How old is he?
Oh, he's 3. No, he's 4 now.
Oh,
He's
he's gonna
4.
remember. He's gonna remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He be calling me. He be calling me, looking for me, man. That shit feel good, man. Big Flip already know how that shit feel.
That shit go.
That shit feel good. Something that your child produced is talking to you.
Isn't that crazy?
Man, that's great, dog.
I still trip off my children talking to me. I be looking at them like, man,
Isn't that crazy? It's man, bro.
like you're here and alive and grown and shit and talking to me.
Dang.
You was in my balls the other day. That shit crazy as fuck. Like you was swimming my balls, now you talking to me.
That shit crazy, dog.
I don't think I'll ever get over that. I'm pretty sure I'll never get over that. They could be,
Yeah.
they could be 50 years old. I'm like, man, one day you was in my, you was in my balls one day, right? You gave my balls, motherfucker. I know. I see my parent, my dad, and my mom was like looking at me like, nigga, you came from me.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. Well, shit, it sound like the Greenlight nigga need a 99, nigga.
Yeah, man. I'm about to get up off here, man. One love to y'all, man. Peace and
Yes, sir.
blessings,
Man, one love to y'all too, man.
Likewise. I'm about to lay it down too, brothers. Good talking.
Yes, sir.
And pray for that kid Nolan so he can.
Man, pray
Rest
for
in
his
peace.
family, man. Rest in peace, young brother.
Yes, sir.
18 years old.
If he get justice.
He don't get his justice because God don't like ugly and that shit. Nobody escapes.
Ugly.
No matter how much they try, they ain't gonna escape. Some going, you already know.
Yeah.
Y'all brothers stay good, man. Talk to y'all next week.
Green light.
Greenlight.
Hennessy Fridays, Saturday morning.